everybody, welcome to Adventures our Eddie Pod. This is our show, Crossroads.
Coming out of my cage.
How's it doing? Just fine.
I'm your DM,
Happy
Dono.
New Year!
Up above us is all of our links. These are my lovely players. Down below is a link tree in case you want to check us out anywhere else. If you're not part of the channel, subscribe. If we get
You okay, Donald?
Dono, lovely Dono. A few of us are switched, I think.
God, it's because Dippy left.
I'm fantasy.
Anyway, I'm going to
I
tell you
got
about
cool
our
purple hair.
lovely person who's gonna about what we use for all the lovely sounds coming to your ear holes. Tabletop audio, which is great. They're wonderful. Little site and people who create wonderful musics and soundboards for you to use to be able to have cool sounds going on.
Such beautiful music we have.
And it's free to use on stream and everything, as long as you give them a shout out, which I am doing now.
Yay! Thank you.
Stealthy took over, Stealthy got it.
Honestly, like as someone who is just now learning about this website, I listen to it when I do everything, not just like streaming. They have such a fantastic selection for literally anything you want to do.
We lost faith.
Lux, no!
No!
But yes, tabletop audio is great. I use it as like a writing tool a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Speaking of writing, me and Brett have to sit down and be writing. I've been
Yes.
He's great.
Please.
He is. He really
Oh,
is.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Brett's here. Brett
What's up,
is
Hi.
joining
Landon?
us.
Landon's in the chat.
Brett's not allowed to leave.
I'm not. Oh, this is.
No, we keep.
This is what happens whenever you guest. You get kidnapped and forced to remain in the campaign.
Stealthy, please
I
help
don't
me
wanna- I
break
wanna-
the cycle.
I can't.
You can't. You're not part of Friday's games.
That's
We were not
true.
able to
I
steal
We're
did.
you.
going to this because
You
we're
were
just
not
talking
able to
right
steal
now,
me
and we're
for-
waiting on Lex to get back. So we're going to the talk back.
Okay.
That section, so everybody can see our
yeah.
faces.
Talk
Brett
back.
is
All right.
trapped.
If we're doing random talkback stuff, Brett, what's the weirdest note you had to write so far?
For this campaign,
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you were like? I guess I have to write that down.
I have a quote that's perfect
Okay.
for this.
Okay. Perfect.
So,
Okay.
because you guys, I've heard you guys talking in some of the episodes, you guys wanted to have like quotable moments that you were doing. I think it was the talkback episode.
Okay.
And the one that made me laugh audibly out loud was in episode 1. And it was Shovel talking to 12 and said, 12, have you ever been in love? And you shouted, no, just like terrified.
Wait,
Like, no, I haven't.
wait, what was this? What?
It
did
was
she ask?
Shovel asking 12 if he'd ever been in love, which was where the hot biscuits bit came out of that you guys used for a while. And then in episode 6, you guys were, Avery had joined, and they talked about the festival. And Shovel suggested that 12 take Walker at the time to the festival. Like, I just walk away. I'm going. I'm gone. Can't hear you. Bye.
I want full transparency. So last campaign, Rock and I ended up together. Like our characters ended up together.
Mm-hmm.
And then me and Rock became best friends. We talked like every single day, and Rock knows how to push my buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Rock knows exactly what will make me blush and this and that. So Rock saying that was like genuine. Like we had a conversation 2 days ago about this,
Mm-hmm.
about like me personally, and they're like, "I'm gonna fuck with Bradley right now."
Actually, other than that, for episode 6, because the last one I was editing, when you guys picked up Lux from the lighthouse, where you guys talked to this guardian of this place, because they were kidnapped, you told Canna 12, "We're gonna split this guardian's throat later for kidnapping Lux." And I'm like, "Oh no, you guys haven't been back there to talk to him." And I
Apparently,
hopefully
I have to go back and kill this guy.
Well, speaking of which, you also technically had a girlfriend or like a love interest in the town that was a tiefling girl.
Yeah,
What was her name?
you don't remember
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
I do not remember that.
The tiefling drummer.
No. That was
Or not
Dancer.
the drummer.
She was a dancer.
Oh, the dancer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The
The
drummer
drummer
was
was-
one of was a love interest of one of my siblings, one of our
Yeah.
siblings. Yeah.
I do
That's right.
not remember having a love interest.
But the
in
drummer was also is also one of
Wait, no.
Farron's kids.
Yeah.
It is literally from like episode 1. Or
Mhm.
no, it
Check
was
my
no,
notes right now.
I believe her name was Velvet.
I'm
forgot that My
checking.
last name's Tinkerfoot, so like, let's just make that clear where I'm at. I don't look at my notes anymore.
Oh, also, the dragon turtle's name was Atoni.
Oh, I didn't know he had
Well-
a name.
Still
because
doesn't
I-
make sense.
Yeah, I see in the episode 1,
Yeah.
12 has a crush on a tiefling named Victoria.
Oh,
Wait,
Victoria.
where's it
Yes.
looking at this?
Victoria.
Yes.
Oh wow. Wait, why did? I mean, I know why we're chatting because Lux disappeared. Why did Lux disappear? Sorry.
Internet
They're-
went out.
Internet
Their
went down.
simp just
Oh,
went down, yeah.
I literally just have a note that says Victoria with no context. my
Oh no.
Here's exactly.
And then my
here-
character's ass shows up.
Yeah.
You know what's
Here's
crazy?
exactly
You know
how
what-
my notes are around it.
You know what's
The
crazy?
Undead of the Wise by DC Bowling. Victoria. The Fault in Our Dwarfs by John Blue.
Yeah.
Can I just say that Bradley had asked me during session 0, it's like, hey, can I get a love interest for 12?
Did I?
Yes,
got
you
one.
did.
I was drunk.
You did.
We've gone on record of session 0 for 12.
This was
I
with you
hammered.
and Dippy at the same time. So,
Was
Oh,
it?
here we go.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, there was also Dippy's classic. Dono, may I incite the egg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like
Yeah.
I like
Everybody
these
in the right
questions
spot?
that,
Yes, I did.
that Brett came up with for in this big old list of questions.
Which we
Yes.
will
For
do
talkback questions.
before episode 50. I think we're going to do a talkback episode. So we'll do
Okay.
this one
Yay.
and then next time. And then right before we go to do 50, which will be like, that's a milestone for streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a talkback episode of everything and
Yeah, and
kind
all
of get.
all of you guys have permission. You actually can write on that list. So if you have questions you want to share to your fellow players, please feel free to do so.
Yeah.
And if I am kidnapped here, I will put a dish section as well, so y'all can question me about
Okay,
the
am I-
dog.
Am I
Mhm.
missing something? What are you guys? looking at?
Oh, you weren't here when I explained it.
Oh,
In
yes!
the player notes group notes chat, Brett created a Google Doc not just for Crossroads but also with talkback questions.
It's under group
Players
notes.
Note chat. Group notes.
Group
Oh,
notes.
group
Yeah.
notes. Okay.
Yeah, so
Alright,
you
I
can
got
look
there.
at my note sheet and also the group questions for each other.
Okay. I got
How's the background audio, by the way? I didn't ask you guys.
I
about
like
that.
it.
Okay, cool. So
Loving it.
good. All right. So who wants to give a little bit of a what happened last time?
There's a recap in the recap section of the Discord server if anyone wants to do it. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Recap.
Well, in that case,
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm feeling talkative. I'll go for it.
Go for it. Yay!
So we're in Droog.
Yes.
It's a hot sandy place that's apparently, I don't know, Australia.
Australia coded, yeah.
It's fantasy
uh,
Australia.
It's fantasy desert Australia. Just take your pick.
Well, I mean, Australia is mostly desert. It's got like a massive desert in the
It's
middle of
like they call it the sticks. Like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
it's like kind of like foresty, but not like dense forest. It's like there's
Anyway.
a tree like
If
every,
you're ever
like, 5
wondering, go watch Bluey.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
we are making our way downtown.
Making our way-
Walking fast.
And Lux sees who we have come here to. One of the people we have come here to retrieve. Farron.
Damn.
Just kind of-
kidding.
Damn. Just kind of walking around, and Lux goes, "Hey, that's the guy we need to talk to."
Oh, no,
In which
Lux.
case,
Lux is gone
No!
again.
Yeah.
And since you've been gone.
Here, I'm joining in with my phone. Just.
Oh, sad.
so I'm gonna continue on.
Yes,
'cause it's
please do.
Fun. Lux goes, "Hey, you're the person your wife sent us to find you," and he goes, "Oh shit, follow me." In which case he says, "We lost my friend, because they accidentally got turned to the opposite gender and slightly evil, and this is the dog that I hired to help me get to this place, and now we have to get back there, and I need your help. And he can't give Canna a new tongue immediately because his sword needs time to recharge. Anyway, so we meet Dish.
We can hear stealthy.
I was about to
through
say
your
someone.
Okay, sorry. I needed to disconnect.
There we go.
It's a brand new phone. I had to redo all my
I got
settings.
a new phone too.
I did too.
Mine lost a fight with a mug in gravity.
Oh no.
Mine decided to just, melt. Anyway,
Yes.
I still have my old one.
there's still okay. So we meet Dish, who apparently doesn't believe in dinosaurs and traumatizes a few people with some poetry just to be served again with poetry by my character Avery. It was a wonderful time. Pharaoh explained what happened to Cosmo. After some libations and discussion, we realized it's going to take 5 days to get to this dungeon. Assuming that there's no major issues, there's always major issues. It's gonna be fine. But by having more people in the party, we can carry things back. We're acquiring steeds at some point.
Yeah.
Drinking games were played. It was very interesting. The party gets high on cactus juice. Lux discovers that aliens are real while high as balls.
What a thing to find out when in that in such a situation.
It's like discovering fairies are real when you're high, because it's the only time you actually can see them, you know?
That no one will ever believe you.
Yeah.
Long distance lovers are sent messages. Both discuss aliens to their respective lovers. Avery and 12 learn some things about each other.
Yes.
And Dish almost gets mugged.
Yep.
I totally forgot that we had that flump emoji.
Yes,
For,
we have the flump.
It's so
emoji.
freaking cute.
Is that it? Did I get everything? Is that
I think
everything?
we got
I
Yeah.
That's
believe
everything.
Yeah.
12 and Avery went to bed together.
Not
I don't
confirmed
think
or
I
denied.
don't think anything had. I don't know. I'll message Stealthy right now.
You guys had an entire winter break.
Probably just a cozy snuggle, you know?
What's
Yeah.
Stealthy's name? Oh, the Fae. Oh, that makes sense.
The Fae.
I'm like looking for
Fae.
Stealthy in Zoom. Like,
Well, you're the kind of Fae. I am the
Yeah.
Fae, so
I am the fae that knocks.
All right. So you guys went to bed. It's morning time. You guys have all awoken. What is the first thing that you would like to do?
May I?
Sure.
I have to go. Dish has to pick up some groceries, pick up some cooking supplies, and that item that we talked about.
Yes.
Um,
Wait. Yes. Okay.
yes, the thing.
Yes. Okay.
And I'll be getting all the produce that we would need for this journey, just until we get to Droog, where they have probably a better market.
Yes.
And then I would go wait for them outside of the Wyvern.
Okay. So, oh, great. I forgot that was the thing that you guys could drive. All right. So you go pick up all the things, spend your money, take it out of your thing. We'll chalk up the groceries and gear to 10.
whatever. It's on Farron's tab.
Yeah, it's on Farron's tab. So yeah, it doesn't matter.
I can't. My,
But except for
my
the special
past-
item, you can't get
My
Farron to
past is
fucking
footing
move.
the bill. My
I
past is
paid it.
footing the bill for our present. I can't believe that.
I paid it in advance. Like, it's already been paid for. He was just waiting
okay.
for it to get done.
Fantastic. All right. So Dish, you make it to the quote-unquote place where everybody else is, the wealthy wyvern. Everybody, how do you wake up?
Whew, let me look. Let me check. Ooh, I got it. The best
Actually-
night's sleep I've had.
Give me a second. Roll for hangover.
Oh, well,
Okay,
I
what do you want
got.
that to-
You know what? I'll
My
use my
character
D20
really
for
didn't
that.
get- Oh,
Yeah, that's right. You two didn't get
my hair.
up enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not get fucked up.
I mean,
You're
I'm
not
not
high,
gonna,
but you're fine.
I'm not gonna force it on you, but I did roll a natural 20.
Okay,
so
that's
like,
fine. Never
I'd
mind.
like that to be used for
Yes.
something.
So you wake up completely revivified, feel fantastic, and honestly, you know what?
You remembered to drink water
You're
right before you
loose.
went to bed.
You're loose. And Drunk You left you a little gift. You have a little. You have a little like
You
cake.
shit yourself.
No, not that kind of gift.
Your drunk self left your chocolate on your pillow. On your nightstand next to your bed.
I saved the pillow chocolate. Okay. It still sounds like I shat myself.
I just rolled for Lux. They got a natural 1. They are.
Oh no!
Oh no.
You can see their complete true form sprawled out onto what they were trying to get was the bed, but their arm is just there, and the rest of them are on the ground and out.
Just like, yeah, that's fine. And just like closes. Oh gosh. All right, let me double check my spells. Make sure that I'm not losing my shit.
Okay.
I will routine. My new routine, I suppose, will be like whatever I didn't pack like extra clothes, so like
Dumb
I'm just
idea.
doing my like water bubble shower in my clothes and prestidigitating myself dry a little longer than normal, I guess for the safety of it and the sake of it, I will also just preemptively cast. Hey, there it is.
Hey!
I will also just preemptively cast Mage Armor on myself.
Lux, I rolled you a nat 1 on whether or not you woke up beautifully or not. So you're sprawled on the floor with your arm on your bed, completely in your
Sounds
normal
about right. Sounds about right.
And, yeah.
Your tentacles
Check
out
on
for the world to
check
see.
on Lux. Close the door again.
Also, I changed my dice for this next arc. I have green and like pretty purple ones
Oh,
and
Nice.
stuff. Yeah.
Let me just double check my dice stores.
That's something that I do, is that when we go to start a new arc, I will change out my dice for that arc. And then that'll be like, if things go wrong,
Here's a
is
secret
an
about 12.
old- this is
12
an old
uses
briefcase.
AD20, and everything else is digital. 12 has 1 dice.
Wow.
Live or die. 1 dice.
isn't that the guy that got 12 killed?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I understand.
Yeah, 1 dice.
if there's anything that Dadley is, it is faithful to inanimate things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at his love for Pokemon.
I
will-
have a mimic, a box of dice mimic.
Oh, fun.
Look at my balls.
No.
Dadley just flashed.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh, Pokeballs.
Yes, he
Sorry.
just flashed his Pokeballs. I'm like, look at my balls.
So, if no one else is awake, Canna will go
That's a plan.
downstairs and like hold a table,
Yes.
and preemptively order a round of breakfast.
Dish, you would see him by the, because I would imagine that you woke up beforehand. You kind of have like a routine where you only get the actual 6 hours, because technically within a long rest you have to do 6 hours of rest, and then like you can do up to 2 hours of like light anything,
Wakeful,
which was
wakeful
you just went
downtime.
sleep. You got that shit locked in.
Yeah. First go to bed, or first one to wake up.
Or leave to bed early to wise. Makes a dog healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Wait,
Put that
let
in
me
your-
get- Hey, thank you for the follow.
Put that in your poetry book.
Mono the ferret.
Mono the ferret?
Mono,
Thank
he's
you
one
for
of
the follow.
he's one of the people that claim me as dad. So
Aw.
welcome, Mono.
Wait,
Hello, child.
Dono the cleric, Mono the ferret.
I'm no longer go by Dono the cleric. but
No,
yeah.
I know that.
He's Dono Bear.
Yes, I'm
So-
Dono Bear now. What's up?
Dono Bear.
Yes.
Oh, I noticed you changed it. Oh, well, welcome. Well, welcome, Mono the ferret. We're happy to have you.
I am now Dono Bear on everything. If it's IG, it has IG. If it's YouTube, right? Yeah. Which I don't
I
have
like
on YouTube,
it.
but yeah.
There you go.
It's cute, it's cuddly, and I can deadlift mostly anybody's body weight. So fuck me.
There you go. So anyway,
I will go inside and surprise I also did the Canna.
at that point, I'm either waiting on the food, or I'm either like sitting in the chair at the table waiting on the food, or if the food is already there, I will be like nibbling on the first bits of my plate of food.
This place has like things that are ready to be eaten right off the bat because, well, rich people, they want their food, they want their thing. Yeah, but like it's like, so you first start out with like a nice little morning salad
How
as
much
they're
money
cooking
am
up
I,
your.
subtracting, by the way.
It's all on Farron's tab.
Oh right.
Yeah. Morning, Jasmine. Oh, good morning, Tuna. How you feeling? I'll sit down at the table.
Oh. Hey, Dish. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Good, good. Sorry
Had a
about
good night's
the
sleep last night. What about you?
oh, pleasant.
Well, there you go. Yeah, sorry, you were saying?
I'm sorry about the it's a tradition when people come to the island to try.
Right.
It's a part of the local customs, if you would.
You know, I was gonna tell you about that, and then I woke up this morning feeling super refreshed. Like, I don't know what's in that stuff. I'm not gonna have it every day,
Sure.
but if I need to pick me up in the morning, then like the cactus juice the night before sounds like, you know, something I might try again. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe it's something with me. I don't know.
I will say, if you're going to not have it every night, that's fine, but don't eat the berries raw. Because we're going to come across cactuses, and it's a laxative. If it's not prepped properly. It's a true thing. Don't eat raw cactus fruit. Make sure you get it done correctly.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Well, all right then. Everyone
if
else
I join
should
you?
be here soon. Yeah, of course, of course.
Thank you.
Stealthy
You know-
and Dadly, I'm sending you a message.
You know, I was very
In Zoom.
intoxicated
Hey,
last night. I
wait,
didn't get
Hey.
too much.
wait a second.
1 second here.
Wait.
That's a very easy question to answer, and I do not need to explain it further.
No, but we may have already been privately messaging about this.
Or is this like the proposal where it's where one of them slept on the floor and one was on the bed?
Definitely not. No,
Nope.
No.
that we are an adult channel.
Nose,
That
nose,
By the
being
way,
friend.
said,
Nose,
little-
nose.
By the way, heads up. This is an adult channel. We have adult topics. We talk about
Oh, we didn't
smart,
do the
nasty
spiel.
things. But yeah, no, we haven't gotten into anything that's too not bad yet. But yeah, so please be
Please
advised.
follow.
There's a warning on the channel for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Have fun.
How come you don't 18 plus tag on Twitch?
Oh, I think we do actually.
I think we do. I thought we did.
I thought we did.
We did at
If we
one
don't,
point.
I could really quick. Here, I'll just do that. I'll put an
We
adult.
just need to put a
Certif-
little tag
also,
right at the
I'll
top
put it right
corner
above
of
stealthy
the-
because they're
First time chat from Certified Dice Goblin with
Another friend of mine.
Hey, welcome. This is lovely. I love having new
Hi,
faces in the chat.
friends.
Yeah, studio mode.
So tell me about your romance partner, if you don't mind.
Okay, first of all, why? Second of all, like, I'm not afraid to tell you. Just
Sure.
like,
we're sitting here at breakfast. I mean, if you did have questions you wanted to say yesterday, if you want to that, we can exchange. We'll
Yeah, I was very not myself yesterday, unfortunately. So, yeah, I was curious about, like, you know, you've been here your whole life, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
But how long have you, like, been helping people through the desert or on excursions, or, like, how long have you been, like, a guide, I suppose, if that's what you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm a guy. 21 years, give or take.
Wow. All right. And that is like how much? And that is how much of your life that you've lived so far?
I was doing it by myself. He thinks for a second. 36? 37?
I'm surprised that you're older than me. You don't give off that vibe.
No, wait, he's only 5. That's dog years.
I mean, he's lasted longer than the 11
That
days.
would track with kobolds logic too.
Yeah. Actually, interestingly, we looked this up. Kobolds technically can live to like 120. They just don't live that long.
They can.
Yeah.
They can.
That doesn't mean that it happens.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they do.
Like, it's in the face, you know. I just don't age very much until I start getting a gray.
Well, how often have you been out to... I'm sorry, I've already asked you like 3 questions. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. You like to talk. That's good. It makes it more interesting for me.
How far have you, like, how many times have you been into the shifting sands and all that, like, you know?
Oh, that's every trip.
Every trip is it out there? Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
because you have to go from here to Droog, and then people don't travel from Droog to anywhere. It's always shifting.
Right. So the only 2 stable places here are here and Droog?
There's one more, but it's out of the way, and not a lot of people want to go there unless you do, and then that's up to you.
I mean, unless that's where we're going.
Not there. That's
Right. Well,
Also, DM, correct me if I'm wrong in any of these things.
Oh, sorry. I just finished putting up the adult content warning.
You're fine.
It's right
you
above
go.
stealthy because I think
Right
that's
above me.
appropriate.
It's great.
hey, you know, if it ain't broke.
Hit it be.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Sorry, give me 1 second.
There you go. I made it bigger so people could actually read it, and it's white.
Made it bigger. Oh, now it's over Brett and Stealthy.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See how
that's
much I can
accurate.
stretch it.
We're the adult content here. Everything else is
Oh, there
fine.
you go. There you go.
All right,
All right, there
now
you
it touches Dippy at the very end, all the way through stealthy, and then
You know what?
just
You
a
got
little
a point.
tip.
Anyway.
But yeah. There's only one other place that people can go to, but it's out of the way.
Right. I suppose that was most of what I had. Just getting to know a new person is always an adventure in itself.
Sure. You're not Dragonborn, are you? I'm sorry if I came across aggressive, but
no.
Pause.
That's
Brett. Are you playing into character, or are you like actually? Are you playing into?
I'm
your character?
acting into character because
Okay.
I've seen Dragonborn. I don't know.
You,
Would I know the
I
difference?
had given you a note before you'd even started that you could have told, like, you could tell through your sense of smell that he is not Dragonborn because there's plenty of Dragonborn here in Droog.
Where'd you? Okay, good to know. Never mind.
I sent
I guess
you,
it's still a question he could ask.
You could, yeah.
You know.
but
Yeah.
You would be able to tell that he's not, though. But yeah.
Okay. Well then,
You're
retconning
good.
because I don't remember that note. I apologize.
I think I privately sent it to you, but it's in
We've had
our
a lot of
Discord, but we've had a
conversations since we
lot
started
of
talking
talk.
about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Are you now okay telling me about your tuna buddy?
Well, it had been a while since I had seen them.
Of course.
As you so cleverly deduced. I have known them for for a while. They are, her name is Islin, and she is a beautiful, Triton, more akin to, like, actually, detail is established now. I have always imagined Islin being a Triton, like a humanoid Triton, like a merfolk type Triton, and I'm snake type Triton, you know. So that's like,
Yes.
Okay, just confirming that.
Yes. She has a small scar that is healed over like slight coral and such right above her forehead.
Beautiful Triton woman. Saved her from a head injury she sustained on the beach in my town. Got to know each other, and not too long ago, she is the reason that I lost my tongue.
The bleh thing.
Yes, the bleh. And I like to imagine, this is obviously not a detail that has ever been established about this. It gets longer every time I do that. Because it's silver, it's metallic.
It's cursed,
like,
yeah.
Like it's cursed. Like it just keeps getting longer.
It started out just as like a little sploot, just a little,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's just got progressive longer over time.
Putting dishes on to shame, jeez.
She was apparently trying to propose to me, and it turned into an offer of like servitude to an elder being, which I turned down because I didn't know what it was, and
Sure.
the parasite that she placed in my mouth cut out my tongue in an attempt to replace it.
You know, I've had kinky shit happen. That's some fucked up kinky shit.
It is, right? Like we had known each other up to that point, and we had kissed plenty of times without that happening.
Hopefully.
It took me off guard, and it took me, I would say
Off
about.
guard, you say?
It took me about, I would say, 42 moments of deep and ponderous thinking for us to finally be reunited again.
That's fair.
And
So you're betrothed then?
I mean, I hope we are.
I've ever heard a male betrothed before. Is that?
She's
is
the
there
one that
another
initiated
word
the
for it?
engagement.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it's not a gendered term. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, we cleared things up last time.
Really?
We cleared things up before anything else took place.
Details, my friend. Details. You're content now. Things have happened, and now you're here.
Yes.
Life moves.
Yeah, and now now that I'm here, all I'm really here for is forgive me if this is very selfish. The only reason that I'm here is because your friend Farron,
Sure.
your acquaintance, your client,
My
Farron,
client. There you go. There you go.
can fix me.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
Honestly, you know, that's really the only reason I'm here.
Can-
I'm willing to help him if that means that he's going to fix me. But
Why did you say? I'm sorry if this is selfish.
no, don't worry at all.
No. Why are you sorry that you have a need that needs to be met?
Because I always feel the need to help other people. I am a private investigator after all.
Sure.
That just summed up Canna's
Entire
entire character.
Character.
Why do you feel the need to say this feels selfish? No, it's not. You're good. No, you said that. That just summed up his entire character.
I'm cooking that later. Who knows?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I feel like the need to help people.
Sure. But
And-
aren't you people?
You know? Sometimes I wonder.
You're a lizard talking to a dog. If we're not people, we're in a lot of trouble.
You have a very fine point. And I like take the glass that I had in front of me and like offer it up for a cheers.
Salute, my friend.
Cheers. And just like, funny thing, because I'm a snake, I can just like whoop, like
Unhinge your jaw.
I can just like chug instantaneously. Like it just goes down. It just goes all the way down. Like no problem at all.
Don't read into that. Don't make fan.
Don't read into that. Don't make fan art of that. What are you talking about?
Give him fan art. It'll boost his ego, please.
please reverse psychology. I mean, don't. Yeah.
Is there?
Where are the others? And I like turn around.
So, 12 and Avery.
Yes.
What you
we both only
doing?
need 4 hours, so.
Oh no.
No, after. We don't need to discuss a bedroom. We can just say that they're both still virgins and leave it at that.
Okay.
Um,
Good for
12
them.
12 definitely. Look, we both decided what a weird vibe it would be to be like, I'm a virgin. I'm also a virgin. Let's change that. Like, it's
Let's change
not
it.
the mood. Like,
That's a no.
I mean, hey. You announce, and what happens after you announce is between you. Yeah.
So I mean, 12 is definitely because 5 familiar takes like a fucking hour casting virtually. So
Yeah.
that's the first thing 12's doing
Yeah.
this morning. He's like, Squire had his day off. Squire needs to come help.
You
me.
gave Squire like 2 days off.
Yeah, Squire had
yeah,
like
Squire had the
3
whole
days.
month off. He didn't have to travel.
Yeah.
In my brain, my little headcanon now is Squire gets motion sick on boats.
Mhm.
And also, you can't swim.
And I can't swim. No, I can swim.
No, you
No.
can't. Canonically,
can't.
said you can't
Canonically, in universe, you have said you can't swim.
And neither can
Why?
Lux.
Yeah,
That's episode 2.
because I had to cart you back and forth between the dragon turtle and the hostage that it took.
Okay, well, 12 can't swim.
Yeah.
And
Look
that's
at this
why
map.
you guys killed a dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And that's also why you didn't follow Cannon. That's also why you didn't follow Canna when he dived off the boat to go chase after Islin.
okay. All right,
It's
cannot
canon.
make 12 can't swim. All right, I can't. I'm adding it to my notes right now. I can't swim.
Yeah, 12 can't swim. It's funny the things you say as an offshoot, and then when a note taker comes along,
I
No,
still
you're
play
pointing the
Zog
right
in
way.
the back of my brain. I made an off joke that Zog is Catholic, and that's still in the back of my brain. Somebody asked Zog of like, "Hey, are you a Capricorn?" He's like, "No, I'm Catholic." Oh no, they asked if he was vegetarian, and he said, "No, I'm Catholic."
12's also vegetarian.
Oh
by the
my
way.
12
god!
is vegetarian.
Well-
Keep close to the chest. 12 is vegetarian.
You know,
Anyway,
Catholic can be a word outside of Catholicism. Catholic is a word that means universal. You know, like it can be.
It can be whatever you
Anyway,
want it to be.
It could be a sexual term.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Want to get out of bed.
Anyway.
But eventually, I don't know. Who do you think woke up first, 12 or Avery?
Roll for it.
I don't know, rollies.
Yeah, rolls. Okay. Natural one.
Oh.
You know, I have to roll
19.
shitty because I'm near Avery.
That seems to be a running theme, doesn't it?
So Avery,
Alright,
you
so
wake up
you-
first. What do you do?
Yeah.
As you see this
Um.
little elven man.
Just full koala.
Full koala. Extricate myself from the full koala.
Make a stealth check. I'm kidding. Or no, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is the correct.
I got a natural one. They're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
They can
First
kick my
cuddle.
stomach,
You
I
could-
probably
Ted,
wake
You could.
up.
They
you
got
could
that one. You're fine.
pow. You could like pow block 12 off of your back onto the floor. He would still be asleep. He's that. deep.
This is okay. I'm gonna tell you guys what I do for my kids is that I will, if like I'm helping them go to sleep, I will get up, put a pillow right where I was, and then leave.
Yes, I
That's
do the same
exactly.
thing.
That's what Avery does.
Yeah.
Is just give 12 a pillow.
Avery gets up and sits up and starts. If that isn't enough to wake 12, then they'll go about their routine. In case, fun fact, so if Avery like sleeps, like they wake up with like kind of night dripping off them, and that kind of dissipates as they continue on with their morning routine. So they just kind of start getting ready and putting their armor and everything on, because they don't sleep in their armor unless stated otherwise.
Yeah. Understood. Okay.
And eventually, if 12 is still asleep, they'll walk over and go start shaking his shoulder.
5 minutes.
I don't think we want Canna eventually busting in this room.
I locked it. It's fine.
Knock. Boom.
I was about to.
No.
I was about to say.
You see,
No.
you see 12. You see Abner with
Yeah.
giant smile on his face roll onto his back. He's like, I could sleep under your stars every fucking night.
Ooh.
And
And he
Sadly,
just,
take
like,
take an inspiration point for that one.
I was about to say, if you don't give him inspiration, I will. I'll
I'm
give him
s-
it.
By the way, I am saving inspirations as well, just so that way we have them.
Yes.
I know that I had like more than one the last time that like. I know that I had more than one. I feel like I may have either had
I saw
or
two.
three.
I
For
just I saw you
those,
have.
by the way, for those
I'm
that
just
are
gonna
in
start counting.
chat, I will let them know that we have a little system here that if you get enough channel points, you can give inspiration to your favorite player or DM.
yeah.
No, not the DM.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no, no.
not the DM.
Actually,
no.
Yeah, so like, let me see how it actually. Yeah, so you can give inspiration.
Ah, look at that.
You can give advantage to the DM. No, you can give disadvantage to the DM for 5,000 channel points, or you can just hand out an inspiration for 2,000 points. So,
Yeah.
2,000 points is about, oh gosh, like
I don't know.
30 minutes
I
of
don't know.
watch time,
Yeah.
or something similar to that.
So by the end
No,
of,
it's
The more
much
you watch, the more
It's much
you
more than
watch.
that.
Oh, it's
I think
more
it's
than
like-
that. Oh,
I think it's
I
like
burnt 4K points. I'm down to 300, and I've started to watch every stream with you guys for the past like 4 weeks. Like, it takes a while.
it's like
Yeah.
2 or 3 episodes, so you get to know which like about the players and stuff like that. So yeah.
But now everyone has at
100
least an
channel-
inspiration.
It's 100 to 200 channel points per hour.
Yeah.
right. Oh, wow. Yeah.
We should up that. It's
We
higher
can't-
for
I don't think
subscribers.
we control it.
No.
I
We
don't-
can't
oh.
control the amount of points that someone gets. We just.
I can hand shit out as a mod. Anyway.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I
so-
can too.
If
As
you
a
give
honestly-
subs or bits, you get extra too.
Stealthy, you have a
Yeah.
lot. No, how much can you hand out? I didn't even not figure this out.
As a mod, I have infinite amount.
Okay.
Yeah. As a mod, I have infinite amount.
Okay.
Me personally, from watching, I have 29.1 thousand.
My
Yeah.
personal
Fucking
my
Lord.
personal account has 50. My personal account has 50.
Anyway,
my personal
um,
account has like 10. So
Avery
Twitch.
replies to Abner. Well, that's something we could certainly arrange. I said my door is always open.
Kind of rolls out of bed, in like in a confidence that is very unlike him. I will say, like, he is not. Every single time he's been shirtless near you, he has been so squeamish, and he is not. He is just himself. As he is slowly getting dressed, he's like, I gotta get Squire here. It takes me forever. As he just kind of sits down, he's like, I don't know what kind of morning routine you have. Is there anything you have to do in the morning?
Not particularly, no.
All right. And well, it's kind
They
of
just kind of continue brushing off the night that kind of
Yeah.
ripples off of them.
And you immediately see 12. He's like, "That's kind of embarrassing." Then, as he's like, "And Dono, you can stop me on this if I can't. Can I like be doing like morning stretches and like a light workout while casting Find Familiar? Like, you know what I mean? Like saying the words of Find Familiar while I'm just kind of like stretching it out, some push-ups, some sit-ups, like military morning.
It's a
routine.
ritual cast. I mean,
Yeah.
Dono, you are muted.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so that's what you see Abnir start doing. He is casting Find Familiar while like sit-ups, push-ups, stretching the shoulders. He's like, I know it's kind of silly, but like, I don't know. I want to live a long time. I feel like my joints are the first thing that's gonna go.
Says the elf.
Says the I want to stretch.
Says the elf to the
says
Fae
the
that has no clue how
20
old they are.
Like the 27-year-old. Like, I'm very young for an elf. Like
Little
I am
baby elf.
I am 27. Or whatever the fuck that would equate to. I feel like in my brain, I don't know if this is canon to D&D. In my brain, elves age the same as humans, but hit adulthood and then just stop aging for a while.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially.
Depends
yeah.
on the world. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'd say
I've always kind of imagined that elves age on like a 10 times scale to humans. Like when they're 180 would be when humans are 18. Like
I would say like elves probably have about, I want to say another 10 years of adolescence added to them. So like 28 is like.
That's fair.
28 is like their
are me and Dish
adulthood.
the same age?
Could be.
Yeah. All right, so that's my morning, and then
Canna's 27.
Yeah.
Which is only 1 year older than I currently am.
I think, yeah,
Like-
so I'm also 27 because we made ourselves the same age. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
whatever that is.
So,
So
you're
Dish
like
is-
17-ish, like maturity wise, which makes sense considering you're broody.
No,
Yeah.
All right, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still.
You can tell me I'm wrong.
I'm still getting a prefrontal cortex, I guess. Yeah.
Been there.
You guys could probably have a birthday here soon.
Which is also why.
Yeah.
Which is also why it's so hard for Canna to get you to open up about your emotions.
Speaking of which,
God.
like Lux's birthday is like soon in campaign, according to like episode like 3.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it?
Lux, will you tell us when it's your
Ooh.
birthday? Okay.
I don't remember what my birthday is.
So okay.
Y'all said
So you
it's
guys-
just a few weeks away. Didn't
So you
give a
guys
date.
started, I believe, if correct me if I'm
intelligence
wrong,
is-
I believe it is the springtime when it started. So
I-
if Lux's birthday is a couple weeks away or a couple months away, what is it? A month or
It was a
week?
few weeks. I don't.
A few weeks?
But
You
weeks is
guys are at like the
suggested
tail
for-
end of spring, which would mean that Lux's birthday is probably around like the beginning, if not middle of summer.
All right. Here's besides Lux, because we already have it. Here's my quick pitch. We all roll 2 D100s and add them together, and that's how many days away is our birthday.
Don't. You're gonna make me take notes on this. How dare you?
Dano, how do you feel about this?
Sure, go for it.
This is how many days away our birthdays are.
Yes.
From right now, yes.
From
2
right
D100s
now.
added together.
2 D100s?
Yes.
I'm rolling for Carter.
Wow. Okay.
Oh wow, my birthday's very far away.
Mine
Maybe
is
100 days then instead of 2 D100s.
I said 2 because I don't know how long's a year.
365.
Yeah.
No, in the
Well,
okay.
in this world,
So
So, yeah,
there-
that would mean
wait,
we
no.
either just had a birthday.
there's
like,
10
yeah.
months. Each month has 10-day weeks with 3 weeks. So
30
300
days in a
days.
month.
there's
300.
300 days in 1 year. So technically all you'd have to do is roll 3 D100s and then you would get a date on the calendar.
True.
Sure, we'll do
I
that.
will work on a calendar.
All right, 3 D100s.
Okay.
All right. Then if I take what I just got.
So
This birthday special is brought to you by.
Yeah.
One-
Tonight's show is brought to you
My
by the
birthday
letter.
is day 163.
Hold on.
so Carter's birthday
Really?
is
This is my adoption day. I don't know why I asked
120
for birthday.
is 124 days into the year.
Mine is 184.
Okay.
We're gonna.
Assuming the Feywild uses the same calendar,
Oh, you don't have
uh, 64 days into the calendar year.
You don't celebrate your birthday.
Okay,
I
now,
don't
it's
celebrate my
now it's
birthday.
very easy to figure out what time of the year we're in. Taking that information and taking
You were also
Lux your role, whatever your role is, because it would be hilarious if like Lux's is a few weeks away and Lux ends up with something like a little bit higher than one of ours.
Wait, when
so
is your
ours is like even
Oh
closer.
shit, that's right. You guys started at like spring solstice.
Yes.
So
Equinox,
it was equinox. So Lux, you were at like the tail end of spring. So
There are 4 seasons in this.
and each solstice is what is it? It's 2.5 months. So 2.5
I was about to
months
say you
between
divide 300 evenly.
Yeah.
300 divided by 4 if
75.
there are 4 seasons.
God.
75.
We are
Wow.
Anyway.
we have so much ADHD on this channel.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, roll for dick size. No.
We
We already did that.
Did everybody?
Well, this is awkward.
Everybody.
Rock your body.
Good night. Oh yeah, I already
All right. So Lux, your birthday is like let's say a week away. Maybe. I don't know.
In the desert, you have a birthday? Oh.
Okay, so if wait a
gonna have to
second.
work on
So
an
if the
actual
spring
calendar.
solstice, is on day, hold on, I need to divide 300 by 4.
It's
75.
150.
75.
Yeah, if the spring solstice is on day 75.
So Curtis
we've
just had a
already
birthday
been-
like literally 3 weeks. No, two
Can't-
and a half
you
weeks
can't commute.
before.
That's
the
when we
campaign started.
found him,
I
Dono.
know. No. Like his birthday. I rolled for his birthday. His birthday is
Yes.
123 days into the year. You guys started at the
Was he
150 mark.
abandoned on his birthday?
No.
Wait, so you're saying the spring solstice is at day 150?
Yes, because it starts winter, goes no wait, it starts fall, winter, then spring, then summer.
I'm so sorry I started this.
So fall
Wait.
fall is the first 75, winter is the next 75, spring is the next 75 after
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay,
Wait.
so the spring solstice is the first day of
listen,
spring, which
we
means
will-
that we were on
Anyway,
day
We're gonna
100.
continue and we're gonna come back to this during the like
Break.
no
Break.
Yeah, we were about to
before
hit
the
a
back.
50th episode.
No, we are actually about to hit a break. So
Okay, let's go to-
Don't go anywhere. We're gonna figure this out. We'll be right back with more actual episode after this break.
Please.
I am so.
Of real Dr. Pepper.
I want real high quality Dr. Pepper. None of that fake
Real,
stuff.
actual Dr. Pepper.
Hi, everybody. God, we have
Wow.
ADHD in the show.
Wow.
So 12 got Squire.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
So Avery thoroughly enjoyed the view while all that was happening.
Wow,
Yes.
there you go.
Uh,
Wait a minute. You spent an hour in your bedroom? You didn't come down? All this food is waiting for you to come down
How
and
am I
eat
supposed
it.
to know that? I just
Nobody
wanted
told us.
you
No.
didn't.
somebody. Yeah.
Did you tell them?
I thought
I
you were
want
gonna
to.
cook us breakfast.
Believe I did. I want to believe I did.
You
Like
I will-
when I checked on Lux, I was like,
You did
I didn't
not
check
state.
on them. I didn't check. I imagine. Okay, here's how I imagine what happened.
Do you
Knock
even
on the
remember
doorknob.
the fact that they went to bed together?
No,
No.
I
Went to
was.
bed
No,
first.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean is like I saw like something that indicated I'm not gonna bother them.
the door was locked.
There was a sock.
I was about to say sock on the doorknob. Like
No, the door was locked.
the door
Yeah.
was just completely locked.
It was
It's
locked.
just like that's strange. Isn't? Huh. And then the events of what the beginning of the episode have happened now. So like this food is like been sitting here for an hour.
It's mostly fruit and like cashews
Yeah,
and
it's ready to
pistachios and
go.
almonds.
I mean that's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm like, this fruit's starting to get a little room temperature. Do you think?
But, I mean, have you been outside? It's always going to be room temperature. You can't keep anything cold in here.
Room
I mean, that
temperature
is
so
fair.
hot.
It's
yeah.
a good thing.
Also, make sure to eat the grapes. I can't have too many.
Noted.
Is it at this point that Avery and 12 do end up coming down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I can't really have grapes or wine, unfortunately.
oh,
All right.
wine's one of my favorites. I'm sorry, you'll never get to fully enjoy that.
I can have mead, fine. It's just like it makes my throat itchy.
Mm.
I only just recently had mead. You know that?
Oh, cowboy
yes.
and silver.
Yes, you see, on top of the cowboy hat is a little white mouse. Now,
Which means you need a whole nother art piece for that.
fine, I guess.
Yeah. No.
I'm
No.
gonna do it.
Ah! Anyway, 12.
Hello.
It's time you. I have food here for you.
Oh,
On-
I thought Dish said he was gonna cook breakfast last night.
On
Wait,
the
did
road.
you?
On the road.
Oh, my
Right.
bad. Okay.
So here is your morning nourishment.
Avery immediately ignores everything and starts looking for tea.
Oh, there's black tea for sure on the table.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Peach probably, but
Yeah.
Where's Lux?
They're a little indisposed. I was just gonna let them wake up because they're
Lux,
not
when
looking
would-
too hot right now.
Lux, when would you like to wake up?
A natural one means you wake up whenever you like, as long as it's after everyone else. As-
Probably in about like 10-ish minutes.
Okay.
Give her a little bit of beauty sleep.
And all right, is the big guy gonna be meeting us here?
he's also upstairs. He gets cranky if you try to wake him up, so you just got to
Okay.
give him a little bit, you know.
All right, I'll let him be. And 12 will pour himself some tea as well.
You know what?
What?
I never thought about whether or not Farron would be aggravated by someone waking him up.
He's
I
like
feel
what,
like
60?
100%.
Yeah. You ever try to wake up a 60-year-old on out of their terms?
Yeah. Dish, how'd you sleep last night?
Like a puppy.
All right. All right.
And you, cowboy?
I did fucking amazing.
Great. Good.
And he's just
Is that
awkward.
right?
Yeah.
Avery just keeps making themselves breakfast at this point.
So, all right.
No, it's more of the hand kind of.
His back would have been to you guys, but he would have heard your footsteps. And you'll see he does have a tail and it's slightly curved and it's wagging as you guys did approach.
All right. So, all right. If I rent the lizards, how long is the journey to Droog today?
It's a day. We can get also the lizards at Drug, but they're probably going to be pricier because it's the capital city and all that.
Yeah. No. All right. So
Yeah.
get lizards here. Use them to get to Droog. Wait.
They've
Why don't we
got-
just leave? Why don't we just leave from here to where?
There's a
The
lot
other
of
guys.
sandbars and desert that you just don't
Okay.
cross.
Yeah, it's easier. I would assume it's easier to
Safer.
get to like the safer is the word I was searching for. Thank you. To go to to go to like the capital city, the central source, you know.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
plus, I mean, what else are we gonna do? I mean, we have to do the thing, but like, what are we gonna do in the meantime? Like,
Sandcastles.
They actually
Beaches?
hold
was a little-
competitions every new moon for that.
Ooh. Have you ever competed?
I'm not. Okay, on occasion when I was much younger.
Okay. I
Me
feel
with
like
my,
you're really
siblings.
good at digging a hole.
you were a little ankle biter. And-
Please tell me if any of my dog jokes offend, by the way.
you see,
You haven't. I'll say this. I've done this job. I told Tuna this earlier. I've done this for over 20 years. Good luck surprising or traumatizing me or, making me feel anything.
see, me and 12 are brothers. If we didn't
Yeah.
already make that clear.
I see the resemblance.
Yeah, and our family has so many siblings, but none like you. And
Well, this makes sense. I thought.
interesting,
Which is why my mom can't meet you, because she's gonna want to collect you.
So,
That woman will try to adopt you.
She will.
Yeah.
it's but I've had some people actually try to offer to buy me and have me as a pet. So that's not the worst thing I've heard. So
No, you will be that woman's child.
Hey, Canna, speaking of mom and dad, you have that orb. Should we check on them?
I think they left a message on our stoop when we were back in the seaside town, and they said that they were, not only did that confirm that they were there, lost episode,
Yeah.
but it also confirmed that they were fine. Like,
All right, you just.
I can check on them if you want me to check on them,
No,
but I
if-
can
if
only
you
use
wanna-
this
if-
thing once a day, and
I
I
know,
pull
and
out the
you
scrying orb.
Yeah, and you like to save it for when your girlfriend's
Don't talk.
No, I have ink for that now. I can talk to her through ink.
Oh,
now.
I didn't know that ink could do that.
No, that's brand new. That's brand new.
new. Wait, so you're telling me that Ink can't talk, but
But
you can use Ink
Islin can talk to me through her, through
yeah,
him.
that's called a letter.
It's
No, like watch,
Yeah.
and I take ink off my shoulder.
okay.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
This is either gonna make me look stupid, or
Yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah,
prove my
no, by all
point.
means, yeah.
Okay.
And I talk to Ink, and I just say, "Good morning, Islin. I hope you had a good. I hope you're having a good morning so far. We're just about to get going here." And place, and I turn Ink to face not just face myself, but to face the table.
Yeah.
And if I hear Islin talking,
She says, "Good morning, Snuggle Slug. I hope you are having a lovely morning."
does the rest of the table hear
Yes.
that coming from Ink? Yeah.
Ink's mouth opens just.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Stitch with
just
the record?
Stitch. Yeah, it's just Stitch in the record player. You just open his mouth and he
12 isn't fully convinced that Ink didn't learn to talk and started trying to fuck with you.
Snugglebug.
that would be horrible.
No, Snuggle Slug.
Snuggle
Snuggle
slug.
Slug.
Okay, slug. Good.
All right.
Good.
I would
See?
like to get on the road as soon as we can. So
Yes.
Lux has their beauty sleep, and
So yeah, I have no need for my scrying orb for her. I can just use it on the family if that's what you want, or we can use it to look for this guy we're looking for.
that's also not a bad idea. We could also what? All right. I'm sure there's somebody here in the Zoom call that wants us to get moving, but now I have a
Please.
thought. Have you ever tried scrying on yourself?
You mean like checking out your own ass?
I don't know that I want to like try a charge
I
of
mean,
that
you'd
on
be
doing that.
placing the sensor wherever you need to in order to observe.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Only for rations.
I was about to say, like, normally scrying is like I place like an invisible eye to watch someone, and that invisible eye just shows up wherever the description is. So I don't see how that wouldn't work. But like, why would I do that? Like,
All right, I'm gonna go get lizard. How many lizards do I need while everyone else wakes up?
sure.
I'll take you, but we can fit 2 on there comfortably. I won't be needing one. I'd rather be able to feel the sand under my feet. It's
Okay.
it does not burn my beans. Don't worry.
Okay, I was literally you told the words from my mouth.
So probably 3. We can
Wait,
get
so you
one
don't
more.
wear shoes.
Lifts up the feet, no shoes.
Okay. Alright.
Avery heads upstairs to check on Lux.
All right.
Just like floating in the air, like.
My Lord Cthulhu, are you awake? My Lady Cthulhu, are you awake?
My day. Cthulhu.
Lady Cthulhu.
Okay. I would like everybody to know that during that entire RP section, I made a calendar.
Fantastic.
And let's just say I'd made it pretty good because the phases of the moon work out correctly.
I was about to say,
Awesome.
do you have names for the months?
Yes.
Oh, fun. Okay.
When's
I do.
Wintercrest?
When's Wintercrest? That's during. Ooh, give me a second. Then,
Holidays?
It's day
That
like
is then-
it would be day like 5 of the year.
It's Chait. That would be on the 15th day of Chait.
Neat.
Boom.
Oh.
Anyway, Lux here's a. I don't know if you can hear that. Knock, knock, knock.
I go and open up the door.
You look lovely.
What was I saying last night?
I was not privy to any conversation you had.
Okay. I think I know what I think aliens are real.
I'm going to need you to elaborate.
No reason for me not to get drunk again.
Yeah,
Apparently, I went into.
These are also the 2 characters that saw the thing in the side that nobody's supposed to be able to see. So, like,
Yeah.
I think I was listening into like aliens conversations, and they're
no more alcohol for you.
yeah.
Ever.
Also, I think I called Marcus. And I might have said I loved you. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Hmm.
And how do we feel?
Oh, great on that. Confused about the aliens.
I'm glad that is the confusing part of what
And
happened.
for sure, never getting drunk again.
Little did she know, she would be getting drunk 3 days later.
I'm making a tally every time that's being said now. I'm early enough in the campaign. I'm going to get a tally go for that.
Yeah, never getting drunk.
Avery's
Never
gonna
again.
see if they can cure the hangover with lesser restoration.
Okay. Yes, you can totally do that. You get rid of the rest of the poison, alcohol, in Lex's system. Restore them to full rejuvenation, and they look shiny and shimmery and beautiful, with their tentacles just.
I would have covered it.
Yeah.
Made me Look like my normal self.
Yes. Fabulous. I don't know how to save this calendar, but I've made it.
Avery
I've saved the
gestures for Lux to go down.
Keep that open.
There is breakfast.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go eat.
No, I did. Ironically, I was not the first one up this morning.
Who was?
Canna
That is quite shocking.
and Dish. Dish not so much shocking, but
No.
he certainly beat me and 12 up, or me and Abner up.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we can start on our day then. Get
Anyway,
back.
aliens as they like continue walking down.
Yes. Aliens.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
What's the face?
Aliens.
Okay. So, shall we do a get everything together, head out? Freaking Farron comes down eventually.
Montage.
How much-
Farron doesn't eventually come down. Avery will march up the stairs and yank that man out of bed.
Not after
he
the first.
he does eventually come down. He is in his old man era, or his not late dad era, where he just when he sleeps, you can tell which room he's in. The man has
Just
almost
Avery
10
and Dish
children.
standing
Okay?
over him.
Guys, he's red, retired, extremely dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that movie.
So, Brett, Dish,
Yes.
do you go through the bottom portion, the middle portion, or the top portion of the oasis to be able to get them to Drogue? The bottom portion is closer to the shore. The middle portion is kind of in between, but it's a little bit longer, more thicker trees, and the top portion is where, business things happen.
Yeah. As we're all getting everyone onto their lizards, actually, before we go, are any of you healers, clerics of any kind, any sort of healing magic that should be made aware of?
I don't have anything of the sort.
No.
I have some potions and some chocolate bars left over.
One of those. Okay, good. May I borrow you, Silva?
They follow.
So, there's a few rules here in Droog. And one of them is if one of us is to fall in battle, and it is before and it is after you can cast Revivify, do not bring them back. There are so many things in these sands that if they find a corpse that has not been blessed
Okay, cool.
after it has fallen, you might bring something back and not your friend. As someone who's seen it happen, it's not worth it. That's all. And please listen to what I say.
They just arch an eyebrow and walk back over to the lizards.
That being said, there's several rules in the desert, but please listen to this one and this one only. Listen to your guide. If I say something, trust that I know what I'm talking about. Oh, and he reaches into his bag of holding, and you see he puts on pulls out a sword, a rapier on his right hip, and he gives everyone 2 decently sized cucumbers. These are travel snacks between here and there. If you're feeling dehydrated or even a little thirsty, eat the cucumber, save your water. I know you've got the endless water stick, that's fine. But please do not use it when we're out in the middle of the desert. We might draw unwanted attention. These will give you a little bit of nutrients and a little bit of water. If we need to stop for the drinks, it's fine. Just communicate. We're gonna be getting more produce while we get to Droog, and he'll then point to the 3 options that we can go to. the beach, the middle, or the fun times.
So,
The
by the
north.
way,
Mhm.
with calendar thing, you guys are currently on the 12th day of
Oh
LIFO.
god.
Double
12th day
I
of what?
of LIFO. So it's life FUO.
Life FU. Got it.
Life.
Am I in high school again? Come on, man.
Lifeul.
No, LEIFEFUO. LIFEO.
I feel.
LIFEO.
Okay.
It's the 12th day of the month.
Okay. Are there any
Day,
questions?
second day of the week.
We're on Tuesday. Great.
Yeah. It's not Tuesday.
I was about
Fucking
to,
Tuesday.
In a 10-day week, you got 1 day, Tuesday, 3's day, 4's day, 5's day, 6's day, 7's day, 8's day, 9's day, and 10's day.
I
Everyone
actually,
hates Thursday for
I
some reason.
actually used the Roman numerals to be able to do the days of the week, just because when they were making everything else, it's just like fuck it, just give them the numbers. So the ninth
God,
day is
I can't believe it's
IX.
already I. The 9th day is X?
No, the ninth day is IX or
I-
Ix.
X.
I got the ick.
V.
Are there any questions for me? And these are the 3 paths we can take. You want the beach, so you can watch the waves. Go for it. You want to go through some of the tropics? We can look for some good forageables. I also can pick up some herbs from there. And if we want to take the more adventurous route, Farron went there last time, and how'd you like it? Lord Farron.
Farron.
Oh shit! Sorry, it's me. For some part
I
of
can
my
take
brain-
over for Farron if you're not
part of
going to be
my
on the
brain-
ball with this shit, man.
Part of my brain, I was just like, Dippy, go ahead. It's like, no, wait, Farron's an NPC. Sorry, what was the question again? I was deeply within these
How'd
roots.
he like going through the danger path?
Let's just get there as quick as we can. Honestly.
That would be through the northern path, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Very well. Stick together. If one of us, if there is a storm, please again listen. We shall go.
Okay.
As we're leaving, is there a shrine to Brain, please, Brain?
I sent you the name.
Yes, you did. That's why Brain.
The Latin ordinal numbers.
It's Grodong.
Gurdong. Is there a shrine to Gurdong outside of the town?
Yes, there's always a shrine outside of the city. And what it shows is that it is a sleeping, like on its belly, dragon with a massive head and large form that almost seems that of like a massive sand dune when you are at the very bottom of it.
I have one more thing before we go. Indish will go to the bottom of this, take out a holy symbol from his bag, and mutter a prayer to himself in Draconic. Because only one of you know that, I'll just say it out loud, but Lord of the Sand and Winds, I request for common peace. These are your lands. May our strength and pockets both increase. We will travel within the best we can in your path, as to avoid your wrath. For this is a place not for us mortals. Oh, grant us, oh great fun. May we keep all of our marbles. At the day's end, we have won. Amen. And then we'll put down 2 gold pieces, and then come and rejoin the rest of the group.
You put the 2 gold pieces into what is a small slot within the mouth as it.
Alright. Shall we go off?
Okay.
I suppose so.
As you begin to make your travels and such, will everybody that wishes make me a perception check?
Yes,
I
please.
believe. Me make you a perception check?
No.
As you take in the sights of this beautiful land.
Yeah.
19.
That's a 16 for Canna.
That's a 24 for 12.
Wow, you're as good a tourist there ever was.
Okay.
22 for me.
18 for me. as
Okay.
well.
18, 24. Canna, what did you get again? Sorry.
16.
16. Okay. And ooh, here we go. Play. I think this is what I want. Yes, as you guys begin to hear the sound of the desert wind slowly come in, you get more hit not by the heat being within the northern end and the heat of the sand coming in not from the side, but you still enter into what is more of the jungle-like portion. As you all look around, you can see these massive palm trees that sprawl between 25 to 50 feet in height. These ones are more towards like not exactly fruit bearing or and such, but the height grows nonetheless. You can see every once in a while you see that one of the leaves has fallen, and that you are able to see this massive leaf that is almost the size of what is a cobalt or two stacked together. It has the spiky, not like a handle portion of it, not that sprawl out and then comes into these massive long leaves. Dish, you would know that these can be semi-valuable if you find some in good condition and can transport them, because there are individuals that will take the leaves and take the different portions and create these fans for individuals for royalty, souvenirs for people that come in buy. It's very small price that you can get, but some people make a living off of that.
So,
You see a few palm trees that look a little familiar to something. Are you forgetting?
Just a minute.
Oh my god. It's been at least a month since that. Oh my god. Okay, so there's this little treasure map. And it's like, oh gosh, I forgot how it was delineated. There was an X. There was like a group of 3 palm trees. There was a town.
A building.
Huh?
A building is what you saw.
Yeah, like a building. And that was the X like next to, or like it was on top of the palm trees or whatever it was?
It was nearby. I believe it was more closer towards like the actual building itself, but the palm trees, the 3 palm trees together, that at a certain length and that were distanced apart from the rest of them, were the big indicator. And do you wish to come closer to these 3 palm trees?
question for the DM.
Yes.
What's everyone's formations on these lizards?
Who's
Who's front? Who's back? Who's?
That's up to you guys.
You're not on a lizard right now.
I'm in the front.
Okay. I want to be a gracious brother and allow the lovebirds to share a lizard, but only if that's what 12 wants.
So you're putting it on 12.
Don't do that to your bro, man. Come on, don't be that guy.
No, that's what I'm saying, is I'm letting them share a lizard.
Right, this is a trap. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, is I'm letting them do it.
Right.
Because I needed your permission. I forgot. I don't know. Where would Avery want to be? Front, back?
Avery would, I don't know, they're both soldiers, so they both would have
Yes.
experience riding mounts.
It
Avery
actually would almost make sense if we're not on the same lizard.
yeah,
Now that I'm
actually,
saying that you would have Lux and I would have Canna.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was leaning
We only
towards.
need 3. Okay, never mind.
If
We
we
only
got
need
a fourth
3.
one, it'd be for cargo or
It would-
All right, we have 4.
Yeah.
Farron.
corpse.
Farron
There
has
you
his
go.
own lizard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so then-
Farron is on his own.
The 2
The
military
lizard.
folk would take front and back. So which one do you want, Avery?
And obviously
Avery
Dish would be in front of the lead
probably
lizard.
Be in front.
Front? All right. So then it's Dish, Avery and Lux, Farron,
Cargo,
Cargo,
and 12 and
12 and
Mhm.
Canna.
Okay. So
So Canna is looking at like this treasure map, and I'm like, I don't mean to like bring us to a grinding halt here, but I think
If
there's
you need the
something
piss,
nearby.
you can just
No,
go to the
no.
pine tree.
No, wait, and I like hop down off the lizard. How does the sand feel?
it's hot, dry, gets in between your toes.
It gets everywhere.
It's coarse and aggravating.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just kind of like, you see, doesn't come out from underneath his robe too often. A little tail mark being left between his footprints as well. As he kind of like, shut up. As he approaches the front of the line and like shows this like,
Oh, yeah, that's
Message in a bottle.
"Hey, I got this in a message in a bottle on the way here.
isn't that the song?
What
Yeah,
by?
it's by like the guards or something.
Yeah, the
Oh,
guards.
yeah. All the Bard troops come out here for some reason. Or
Message
whatever.
in a bottle, something like that. I don't know. And no, yeah, there's a message. I got this in a message in a bottle when we were on the boat, and
Sure.
I've been on the lookout, and that, like pointing palm tree, building, town.
Yeah, that's the place I told you that was outside that you can go to, but
This is that third place
eh,
on this place on the map. Is that the X is that third place?
yeah,
Well, what would it be so special about that? You would need a like a very obviously drawn by a child treasure map for it.
the pricks aren't known for their craftsmanship or the calligraphy.
The pricks.
Yeah, the pricks, local thief schmucks.
Right. Okay.
It's a fighting pit, gambling casino thing.
We'll save that in the bucket for later.
That's it after we save. I think actually, Farron, you wanted to do that before things got sticky.
Yeah.
I'll answer for you, Dono. Yeah, he
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
That's like if we have time to kill waiting for the boat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Noted.
Yeah,
And I
they're
will just
not my
put that
favorite
back in the
people.
bottle. I'll just put that back in the bottle and just like, well, we are tourists after all.
Yeah. Come on, Tuna.
Yeah, let's go on. And I like,
Yeah, come on. 12.
Lift your knees up when you walk. Shit.
I already am. The sh is my tail, not my feet.
Then lift your tail. My tail doesn't do that.
That's because it. You know what? I need to calm down.
That's not fair. Wait.
That's not fair.
Wait. Hey, calm down.
No, no. It was. Are you kidding? That's unfair. I need to calm down. No.
Hey, calm down.
Get back on the lizard and we go on. Okay. Well, there you go. So, question answered.
Okay.
And like, I take out my notebook again and cross out that question.
Mm-hmm.
Avery looks at Dish. Yes, he's like this all the time.
I've heard worse, but the fucking pricks. Let's move.
As you guys continue your travel, will you please make me a
Oh god.
investigation dish?
Investigation? You
Yes.
got it. May I use my snoot for this investigation?
Sure.
Is this one where I can get advantage on it?
Yes, you can get advantage on it.
Okay. Could have been better, could have been worse. 17.
17. You can smell that you've made probably like the correct choice, being that there is a scent down closer towards the sea that is one of a creature that you usually don't see in the desert, but more in the ocean.
Oh, good. he looks more relieved than he did. His
And
tail's still wagging.
For those that are perceiving around them, you begin to see these little bugs begin to pop off of the trees that flutter about. They shimmer with a little bit of almost copper-like design. Some have like a spike. Some of them are more towards like a smooth, shielded back end. Some kind of have like a little bit of rhinoceros beetle kind of look, and then you just see an actual dung like rhinoceros beetle like monster just rolling crossed with like it dancing on a little ball, just do as you guys walk past. One of the lizards gets a little like the lizard that has like all the packaging on it, looks at it and just gets one of them really quick.
Hey, snack.
They are a good source of protein if you ever get run out of food.
As you hear the lizard like chomp down, it almost sounds like breaking metal. Like
Oh.
You also can harvest their flesh and they can be melted down to a fun alloy that's good to sell at ridiculous prices. But you know.
Yeah, there are little bugs that are
You're
used
muted,
for...
Dadley.
Are you sure?
No.
I couldn't hear you a second ago, but
Oh, I was just being like, yeah.
Okay.
I'll get closer to the mic. Yep.
So this is
thank you.
about a half
I am
day's travel.
curious.
Nothing is going wrong. You're rolling high enough. And
I am curious.
the ambient, yes.
If I were to create a ball of
Yes.
water
Here he
out
goes
of my
again.
decanter, out of my decanter, and shape water, could I like scoop some of the bugs up in the ball, like capture some of these bugs in the water, and like
Do the thing
give-
that the guide told us not to do. And play
Huh?
with massive amounts of water.
wait, what?
I said at the very beginning, I know you have your endless water thing, but please be careful not to use that because we might get unwanted attention from predators and other things alike.
Never mind. I'm glad that I was only asking a question.
I have finished my question. I would like to stop now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, I'm trying to look at all these different things, and none of them should be problems for you right now. So you came across the conchu, which is what the little bugs are. And then some, I think it's Philosophos? No, those are different things. No. Yes, those are the small ones. Yes. Okay, cool. As
Both
guys-
of you in the front would have a high enough perception. As they're walking out of the jungle area, he does pull out what looks to be some sort of wand and put that into a little holster he has on his chest.
As you guys begin to
Wand?
get closer and closer, you can see individuals that are camped out towards the oasis, more outside of the outskirts of the city, but coming closer and closer into this into Droog itself. As you can see, like goats that are kind of had like a makeshift pen for trade and such like that. You can see 12. You actually noticed some of the goats. They are rolling goats.
Oh, I love these.
Just
fuckers.
like back at home.
You guys have rolling goats too?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Some of the local tribes like to breed them, and they also have goat races, which is kind of fun.
Yes, it's one of those things
love
that were
that.
part of the trade with Droog becoming peaceful with. It is that they got goats for slaughter, so they don't just have like
Yeah.
like they actually get animals that come in instead of them having to go out and slaughter things into the desert. So as you guys now come into the massive desert bazaar, as you are coming more into like the think like gypsy little town right outside the outskirts of a city. Yeah, everything's kind of popped up. People have carts that are moving back and forth. Some of them are pulled by massive, like, chickens-like things with long necks, big feet.
Chocobos?
Yeah.
Chocobos.
Chocobos.
They're called axe beaks in D&D, but yes.
Yes.
Chimkin.
Because horses aren't exactly the best thing to be not riding around out here. They do not survive well. Goats are very like they can take the heat and everything. You won't see sheep very often around here.
Not enough foliage.
Yeah. Same with
Goodness, I'm
cows.
trying to find like the right.
Yeah. goats will. The reason why, actually, interesting Texas fact. The reason why cattle became more prevalent than sheep is because sheep would pull up the grass and just destroy every pasture.
Yep.
Cows and goats don't do that.
Yeah.
They just trim. They just
Yes.
yeah.
Stupid
Okay.
sheep.
Fucking
Sheep
sheep.
and fucking sheep.
As you guys begin to walk closer and closer, you can see these massive. First things first that you notice is the massive castle that is more towards the ocean side of this entire city that almost causes like a shade to draw across the entire city. As you can see, these pillars that just spring out and create this wall around this building. It is made of desert sandstone, and at the very bottom of it, well, no, you guys can't see that part. So you just see like the almost limestone and desert stone that's been clogged within it. By looking a little bit closer, you can see some off coloring within it as well. Almost like some of it is not like some of the stone and such like that is not native to the land it is currently residing upon. As you look across the city, you can see people yelling out for trade and such. You can see little kids running about. Avery, you see a little child pickpocket a man quickly as he runs past. The man checks his wallet. The child is gone by now. And goes, "Hey, what the?" As the city becomes alive, you can see trade. You smell a scent. There are scents and things that you smell some are sweet, some smell like shit. Some smells are that of like a tobacco. 12, you get the scent of weed.
Nice.
Welcome to Droog.
Yes.
Proper.
You can see a mixture of very animalistic races: lizard folk, dragonborn, Goliath, catling, tabaxi, kobolds, both that of lizard-like design and dogs, not more. Few humans sprinkled here and there. One or two elves, more of like the pale skin variety. You do see also sand genasi, which are a mixture of earth and fire. That walk about, and they have this. Most of them are very bald. Others kind of have like a very coarse, like almost sandpaper like beard on them. Some of the female genasis though, those that have grown it out, that have almost like a tight, rocky like braid upon one side of their hair, or two. Those that have had the ability to, and every once in a while you do see an air genasi with almost wind-like hair that comes about. But yeah, welcome to Droog. As you see these bustling tent buildings, but also like buildings made of stone and sandstone, and some things just kind of seem like they're not supposed to be there, like buildings that look like they weren't created for like here in this place. And you see that as like a constant theme, as you also see a den off to the side that have steps that go down into a building, and you can smell what is this almost sweet toxic smell coming from it, and bits of smoke.
Don't hop off your lizards unless you really need to. There's a lot of pickpockets.
No. Where are we going in town? Do we have like do you have a spot of like this is home base, or where are we off to?
Question, Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Are we staying here for the night, or are we just stopping to here then moving on?
Whatever you guys choose to do, it is a 2 to 3 day travel out, and then another 2 to 3 day travel back in. So you guys are going to be
here.
Yeah, from here to ever.
Yeah.
You are kind of at the tail end of a day, so it would actually end up being more of a 3 day if you left from here. But you know a couple different oases that could work as a good midpoint if you guys were to haul ass.
It is. as he's going and picking up things as he's just walking, he's grabbing things like rice and different seasonings as they're just walking. If we stay here,
12.
Yes.
You recognize the guardsmen, and Avery, you would too. And the symbol that some of them have on their chest is that of a brown lizard. Like, did I put it as? What did I put it as? There's a brown, like, hand that is just 4 points, with silver bits at the very end of it. A brown footprint right there upon the chest. Some of them have a shield with it on. But yeah.
What would 12 recognize this from?
Yeah.
You would know from your studies.
Yes.
Avery, you would understand that these are individuals that are in charge. These are soldiers. These are because they hold themselves differently. 12. You would know from your studies within Crawl that this is not actually the official guards. This is the Brown Scale, which is within Droog. They are a group of paladins that have created a church, and they take upon themselves an oath to keep the city safe.
Okay.
And they worship the Brown Dragon.
Yeah, just on the lizard with Canna. He's like, don't fuck with those people. They get pissed when people come in and start acting like assholes.
But we're not assholes.
Speak for yourself.
So why warn me?
You know, sometimes I need the. You tell me this now. You tell.
Hey,
yeah?
12.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't fuck with those guys. They apparently get like really dejected and like pissed off if people come in and start acting like assholes.
Okay. I feel like this might be a way you're trying to persuade me.
So
I'm gonna flip for it. I haven't changed my flip. I got tails.
it's
Intimidation. So I say exactly what 12 said to me, right back at him, and it sounds
you're
more
yelling at me?
intimidating.
Yeah.
No, not yelling. No, not at all. I'm in that like it. You and Dish, you would hear like for the first convincing time that like when Canna says it right back to him, he goes from hey, look at me, I'm Canna, to hey,
Don't fucking.
don't fuck with these brown scales. Like.
you have a reputation of getting arrested? Like, what's the problem, man?
Just, I don't know.
Talking to Canna for yelling at you, he's like, dude.
I'm not yelling! I mean, I'm not... Yeah, sorry. Curse.
Don't apologize to me unless I ask for it, tourists.
Okay, good. I did actually get my description correct. It is a
Curse.
dragon claw.
Makes me
Or
more
cry-
intimidating
and
than normal.
Sure. But if you guys want, we can stay here. I know a couple of great places, but I also know a few oases if we want to try to trek. We get there around midnight. Which
about to
reminds
say-
me, what color do you want your collar, cowboy?
I'm sorry, what?
Yesterday you said that you turned to a veil, that you'd want the collar.
That.
There's a deep
I-
chuckle from Avery in the front.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's not, not necessary.
I know, great collar
Yeah,
guy.
go ahead and explain that one to him. 12.
No, it was just.
Okay, okay.
It's like, I would say you're the tour guide, though. It is up to you.
So,
what is
yeah,
better?
like, a collar guy, no a rope guy, no a leather
okay.
guy, like, I got...
No, I meant, you see so bright red in the face as,
got
no,
this-
I meant, do you think we should stay in the city or go to the oasis?
Oh, right, yeah, duh.
It kind of sounds like if we don't... kind of like murmuring to 12. Like, it kind of sounds like if we don't want, like, trouble with pickpockets or thieves taking any of our stuff, we should try to go on to the oasis.
What
But,
a
I mean,
bunch
it's
of
up to you.
fucking tourists, right? You fucking come to a city and instantly think that they're gonna get pickpocketed just because they're.
That's
We
what he
saw
said.
a child
Don't shit on
pickpocket a
Blizzard.
woman as the
I
first
know.
thing that happened. You pointed it out, Dono.
I
You
know.
made a point to
You still
illustrate
sound- you
that
still
as a
sound
main
like
aspect
tourists.
of this city.
As someone who, one of the first times went to New York
Hello?
City as, like, 8, a random woman that was dressed like a gypsy, I don't know if she was Romanian, ran up to me and gave me a palm reading and threatened that I was going to die alone.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, ma'am, I'm 8. I don't have money. I look up, she's gone. She vanished into the ether that is New York City.
That reminds me of the time that I went to Salt Lake and some lady was just like, do you have any change? Like, old ass, like, smelled terrible. And it was like, I'm sorry, I don't carry change with me. And then proceeded to cast a curse upon me as I'm walking down the street. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I was 17. I was like, what is this?
And he's never been able to get an erection since.
Oh my god.
Actually, we can prove that's not the case.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I haven't been normal
Anyway,
since.
Anyway.
It is up to you, Silver, as you're kind of the one in front. They can, unless we couldn't go there, we just will probably have a late start tomorrow.
Avery looks around thoroughly.
I mean, I'm fine either way, but like.
As one of these pickpocket kids come by, Dish rubs one of them on the head and kind of pushes them aside, out of the way of one of the sights of one of these brown scales. Like, this is his home. This is his...
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Farron, apparently you get grumpy without sleep. Do you need a bed tonight?
Honestly, I'd like to get this done as quickly as possible. The quicker that we get this done, the less.
You scared of your wife or something?
Yes! Are you not? Listen, that lady, she knows so much about me.
Everything I've told me about her is she's quite the woman.
She is the love of my life, and God, I don't want her mad at me because she's really nice, happy.
Well, she's already kind of at that point, so like.
I know, but the longer that we're here, the worse it gets.
Okay, so Oasis.
Yes.
All right.
That would be fabulous if we could.
I pay some tips to people, take a smoke from something someone hands his dish and he hands it back. It's good to go. And,
Wow.
Real quick,
Yes.
Lux.
Yes.
You get picked by somebody, and you end up getting a little bit of a mind bit. It's like Sood. Spice? You just hear
Sood?
spice.
Oh, spice.
Sorry, I did say Sood. I meant spice.
Soon, which
It's the
Spice?
same thing. Yeah.
they're
And
offering you
hear
some sort of
Drug.
drug.
Drugs? Drugs.
Drugs?
Who invited him?
You look around, you don't see anybody.
Fucking owl.
Right away?
Just.
It's like drugs. Spice. No. Okay. But it wasn't. It walks away. You never hear that voice again.
Model kill.
Aliens.
Now, I'm gonna ask another question.
Yes.
Are predators still attracted to the city if I did like a little splash bomb water ball in the middle of town square?
Let me ask you a very fair question, Dick.
Let me ask you a very. let me finish. I'm talking like a water balloon.
No,
like,
but here's the thing.
Yeah.
You are in a country where water is more valuable than gold. Showing access as someone who's clearly not from here, what do you think happens to someone that has access of a very precious resource?
Okay, water is
Wait,
more
are we
valuable than gold.
talking about a fantasy diamond water paradox?
Yes.
Not as probably, depending where you are, not in the city proper, but there are people that are that desperate.
I was about to say like, I can use my decanter of endless water to become the richest person in this city.
No.
Period.
No.
No. You would be murdered for having
You'd
that.
be murdered,
Kidnapped
and
or murdered.
they would take your decanter of water, and then probably Dish would find it somewhere in an alley, like, oh, cool, and just put it in his pocket, like they'd be like, oh, well, shit.
People don't pay for things.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you're paying for things, it's because you respect the person you're buying from.
Mhm.
Not a lot of people respect people. in
That's
this city.
fair.
That's just rule of life.
Yeah.
You know what? That's very fair.
I don't
Okay,
fucking respect
never
Walmart
mind.
at all.
You know, I'm just trying to have a little bit
No,
of fun,
I-
but it turns out I'm gonna die if I do anything with this decanter of water. I'm either gonna attract a predator or I'm gonna get murdered by a hobo. Like,
Either
you know
way,
what? Like,
either way, you will attract unwanted
That's the-
attention.
That's the New York experience, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what
Yep.
to tell you.
What if I did it on the edge of the city,
Ow.
brought a predator to the edge of the city, and tamed it? Like,
I was just about to say a uniquely me problem. You ever open a pack of cigarettes in New York? Like,
I've been next to the guy that did, and it was a terrible
Yes.
mistake.
it's fucking awful.
It's
I
funny.
was like,
for
hey,
that-
gotta
for
smoke,
everyone's-
gotta smoke, gotta smoke.
Yeah, it's like that Vine with the guy that opened a pack of gum and everyone else like,
Yes.
"What's
What's the
gum?"
dog
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, there was a dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
But right. I've got all my resources. We're good to go. Shall we?
Yes, please. If you don't mind.
Not at all.
Farron, you seem really stressed.
I
Farron? Mr. Farron?
I'm surprised you're reading that off my face, considering this has been my face the entire time. I don't know if you know what my face is when I'm not stressed out.
I mean, you were kind of amused when you saw the blue one get high.
Valid.
True, but I did go to bed, so
You did.
I slept well actually. Now that I know that we have people here, that's
Yeah.
one stress less, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm a little bit better thanks to you guys being here. Also, I really hope we're not spent. No, I'm not gonna bring it up. Never mind. I'm in my
No,
own.
wait, what?
I'm in my.
No,
No,
what
I'm
is
in.
it?
I'm in my own shit. Let me be in it.
Do you want a little? And he'll pull out he'll go and grab a cactus. Someone's selling cactus juice, I'm sure. And
No.
he goes and
I was about to say, no.
No.
Respectfully.
cowboy, and he'll lift 3 feet tall, so a foot and a
Yeah.
half up, and offer a little shot of the cactus juice.
Oh, I'll definitely do a shooty shotty.
You pick up from a booth from off to the side
Yeah.
of Cactus
Yeah.
Street.
Drop a silver in and
Mhm.
lift it up. Just doesn't even talk to the person, just pays them for it.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, lead the way to the oasis.
All right. So,
I
as
built this whole city.
okay, so
Come back through.
you guys travel through this entire city. It's a bit of a walk and such like that. I need people to make just perception checks.
Oh,
Can I get advantage with Squire?
Sure.
I have been
20,
rolling.
baby.
I'm on your shoulder, sir.
Is that a natural 20?
Better.
I got a natural 20, baby.
Got a 20, hold on.
I got a
22,
skanky-
baby.
I got a skanky 20.
I have not rolled above a 10, but because of my modifiers for this thing, it's fine. 17 again.
Fantastic.
Love that movie.
17.
Wait, you said you got a natural 20. Wait, your perception is... Did you get a 30 something?
29. If
29,
I add
close.
I have a
29.
+9 to my
Okay.
modifier.
Alright, I got a 22.
22. Goddamn.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, 29, 22. You said, what did you get, Nabaret?
17.
17. And
Yeah.
Lux, are you looking out?
Yeah, 17.
Would you like to use your brain?
What?
To use your brain.
Your
Those
bra-
don't
Wow,
familiar.
what
brain
a
powers?
weird
Yeah.
question. Oh,
It's an option they have. Are we, are we taking a break?
yeah, while Lux figures out the answer to that question, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
We're taking a break.
We're taking a little break
I
here.
didn't realize.
Ah!
We're back. Hi.
Hello?
Tippy said come back, so I came back.
If we come back, you can blame it all on that
me.
pod.
All right. So, how are we doing? We good? We ready to head out?
Sleepy.
Fine.
Popcorn.
We're on a lizard.
We're on
Oh
our
yeah,
way.
you guys
We're
all
on
did like a
lizards.
perception check. That's right. As you go, well,
Natural 20 plus 9.
natural 20 plus 9. Avery, you were the first one to see this massive mound as you get closer and closer to the edge of the city of just dust, and then a bit of a line of people. It seems like there are some caravans. You can see some other adventurers that have kind of set themselves aside. Dish, you see a special someone with a group of young adventurers right now. They have a cart, an individual that is like covered from head to toe, a younger robotic individual that is right next to them as well, and another adventurer that seems to be kind of more on the shorter side, catling, probably, or halfling, but they are all dressed within more desert garb, trying to keep themselves from getting burned, except for the robot himself, who is just cooking. You could fry an egg on the heat that man is taking right now.
Speaking of which, how is Avery's arm doing with that?
Perfectly fine, because they have blue dragon scales built within it, so
I thought
it's
that's
actually
lightning, not fire.
it is, but blue dragons thrive within the desert,
That's fair.
so
Yeah.
Okay.
so it neutralizes it and makes not because lightning is literally just high powered fucking heat.
Yeah. So, are they going? Is he going into town, out of town,
They're
in
heading
the
out.
line? Okay.
They're just ahead of you.
About to say it feels like bumping into another party in the middle of like oh this like that moment in the middle of the Shaun of the Dead or whatever it was.
Yes.
Where they're like, oh hey, how you doing? And it's like a completely different group of 5 people. Like, oh, we could follow them. No.
I mean, everyone. His tail begins to wag extra, like very, 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 very excited. He's like, stay on this course. Keep an eye on me, Silva. If you don't mind, I've got to go say hi to someone real quick. I'll be right back. And little dog goes zoom using action, bonus action, all that stuff to just move 90 feet and around.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay. You sneak up on, or actually, I was gonna say you were gonna sneak up on him, but would you make me a stealth check versus their
Oh, yes.
perception? Okay.
Avery watches little dog go zoom like a hawk.
22.
Line.
22.
Wow.
You guys can now see as like Dish has made eye contact. You see a Rottweiler-like kobold that is just ahead of them in this party that seems to be kind of heading and going through like a whole spiel as you just see Dish begin to like disappear and kind of crouch down and go around some things, and you see them pop up behind them. Like, Dish,
Hello, Alex.
I appreciate your presence, but that you could let me be a little bit more professional in front of my clients.
Oh, come on. Always so serious.
Well, listen, I'm trying to get a good pay out of here, and
Sure. I just kiss him.
oh, and well, he holds you again. Thank you. Oh goodness.
So I wanted to say I won't be able to see you this week. I've got more work. I just wanted to say hi. You look great.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you. Yes, I'm off on a thing as well. With they have hired me to go to, you know, the corpse dungeon that popped up a while back.
Okay. Sure.
They want to explore that and take on their low party or their low level.
Rookies.
The green.
They're rookies, yeah. They're a little green meat, and I don't. As he begins to walk you off to the side, and I say, "Don't let how does your party look? How is that whole thing with like the pyramid dungeon?
I'm fixing it. There was complications.
Well, I mean, they went out with a party of 2. I couldn't imagine that they'd actually be any good.
No, they were fine. Just fucking stupid.
You know, you gotta have smarts in the party, right? That's what you and me are here for, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting big bucks for this though. He'll gesture to his nose that definitely has like a distinct, like, not distinctly dipped, but it's slightly a little off to the side.
Okay. Well, maybe we can celebrate afterwards.
I would love that.
Okay.
Talk to you
If
later.
we see each other in the desert, let's share a
Okay,
tent. And gives you,
Sure.
and then holds you and just says, "Next time, try not to scare me." And then just like takes your head. Mine.
Very, very big wags as he comes back. Just literal skipping a step. Skipping a step.
I'm gonna roll a luck check here. Okay.
Anyone we
You don't see anything.
Oh, that's one of my associates and friends that there's a lot of and he's flustered and trying to maintain some sort.
He's trying not to pant right now.
You know how I caught tuna wanting smelling of it? Similar things.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Lot of guides, lot of friends, lot of company.
you hear Farron come up from behind. If you ever, need, I don't know where your relationship is at right now, but if you ever need someone to, I do weddings.
Oh, I thought you were offering advice. And
Oh
seemed
my
like
god, wait, I completely
very
forgot.
Mr. Farron.
Oh my god, I completely forgot Farron has ceremony. He absolutely does.
You might want to save that to protect your own marriage.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's. I don't think that I have that problem. I just don't want to be. Listen, I love Cherry. I'm gonna be with that woman for the rest of my
I
life.
understand that, but every
And-
time you talk about her, you literally start shaking like it's sandstorm.
She is. Listen, it's one of my favorite things about her. Okay.
Listen,
There are very few
Farron, you do
individuals.
weddings?
Yes, I do actually.
I will say,
Avery coughs.
I mean, I also,
Fuck.
Wait, not behind, but in front.
I mean, I do as well.
I
I've met a couple
also-
people at the end of the but no ceremony.
Okay.
Just the ceremony.
Well, I mean, I can make it as simple as you want.
Whoa. Hold on.
Listen, it's all luck. Okay. And people get lucky and be able to find their.
Oh, trust me, I get lucky.
I do not doubt that.
Call that doggy style.
Wait, if it's.
Don't ask what you were about to ask. Don't. Just move on.
Woof. Anyway.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Let's move on.
Yes, shall we?
So,
But yes,
An
I
oasis
do
there.
weddings.
I trust me. And as he's walking back to the front, in one of his pockets, he has something, and he's just kind of fiddling with it as he's, I know.
Do I see what
May-
he's fiddling with?
It's a box. I mean,
It's a little felt.
Oh, it's a box.
It's
Yeah.
a little felted box.
Someone might bring to, I don't know, like Hades Town in New York.
Shut
Sure. Way down and Hades down, way down under the ground. Anyway,
So,
Box.
yes, box.
Ah,
Ooh.
Does it have a sword in it?
No.
I thought they were just happy to see me.
that box has a sword.
Imagine actually getting a magic item that is a sword in a tiny box. That is just like, will you marry me?
Oh my god.
And the activation word is, will you marry me?
Blade. A ceremonial blade. Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like a Thundercat sword where it gets bigger when you say the
Thunder.
thing.
Thunder.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, look at the knife.
Avery, as you get so the rest of you, as you get closer and closer, you can then see what seems like the size of like almost a 2-story building, like a house that has 2 levels to it, of what seems like just like it, like the dust is kicked up. You can't really see it too well, but it's like this outline, and then you can see these massive spikes that are towards the back of it as you see eyes widen that are that of the size of windows, like big pane glass windows, and just yellow irises. As you see a slit, and you can then just see dust be blown out of nostrils as you see an entire mouth grin and such, as this massive worm of a dragon looks and gives a breath to each party that begins to make their way out.
That's a big ass dragon.
That is the king of the desert. You bow, do not ask it any questions, do not say anything. I will talk to it. Please.
How deep of a bow?
Don't fall off your lizard.
Oh, so don't get off the lizard to bow.
You can if you want to, but it's not required. It's
Okay.
a respect to my custom sort of thing.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen this many people in one place that look like me, and I didn't know that this place existed.
You kind of learned about Droog, but not too much.
Yeah.
Not when you're in. It was still relatively new.
It was in
continent.
it was in my like reading list, and I never got around to it.
Yeah. And also, when you were going to school, it was still a relatively new country to
Oh yeah,
the
absolutely.
land. So, hi, kitty. My little baby kitty.
Here, kitty, you can has.
Tiny
Oh my
kitty.
gosh, it's a new one.
Yes, this is
Oh,
Olive.
it's
We've
so
had her for a
small.
couple months, but she was a stray.
Oh, she's so small and cute. Oh my god.
This is my son's cat, because when we brought in the strays, she instantly started warming up to him, and
Oh.
we couldn't say no because they would just cuddle on the couch. And I'm just, okay.
Dono,
Yes.
in-game question: have I ever heard of the King of the Desert?
Make me a history check.
It's the end of the day. I'll use one of my portents. I got a 2. I'm gonna change that 2 into a natural 20.
Fantastic. Yes.
It is the end of the day.
King of the Desert is one of the names that are given to the individual in front of you, which is a grand worm, or a brown worm dragon. So worm, like not like, so it's not ancient. It's worm. It's literally fucking
WYRM. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
this is like 1,000+ year old dragon. When you saw Mineral ascend, he was very close, if not larger than this. So this is not the biggest dragon that you've seen. Granted, it's the biggest dragon that you've seen up close.
Yes.
Being that when you saw Mineral's like full form, he was going into the ascendance, and so it was very interesting. This is his name as a dragon is Gredor, the protector of Droog is the name that, like, the title that has been given. It, as you look upon him, and you guys come close to him, you enter into the spot. You all begin to bow, and you hear, for those that understand Draconic, I bless this portion of my horde. May you
We have a
travel
vehicle for
safely.
this offering.
Okay. And you are each given a like.
Desert is his horde. How fun
The
is that?
city and the people are his horde,
That's fun.
and that's why he's not as the protector. So, all right,
I could have ritually cast comprehend languages. I'm not going to.
you
though.
could. It takes an hour, though.
It takes 10 minutes.
Oh, it takes 10 minutes. Well, you could have done
Ritual. By the way, ritual casting a spell doesn't take an hour. It takes.
No, find familiar takes an hour.
it. Yes.
Oh, does it really?
Yes.
Specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
To change your
It
familiar.
depends
yeah.
on the
Oh
spell-
no,
on the
yeah.
spell.
Find familiar
Yeah.
takes an hour anyway, and
Yes.
then you add 10 minutes onto it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's right. Sorry, mistaken.
I believe
Anyway.
ceremony is also an hour because the party has to last
Ceremony
at least
might
that
also
long.
be an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody has a 10-minute
Knowledge.
knowledge.
Knowledge is what brings us
Thus
here
together.
today.
Um.
Together today.
Now,
Oh,
Dish,
get a long rest.
Yes.
will you please make me your first survival check into the desert
You got it.
with advantage because you are this. You were kind of doing a little bit of ranger rules because you have the
Yeah.
tour guide that background. So
It also comes apart with the scout back.
Yes.
Baroque stuff. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 20.
20, fantastic. Okay, and now will you
A
please,
doggy 20 even.
a doggy 20? Will you please
doggy
roll me a
20.
D10 as well?
A D10. You got it. Cat dice or cat's eye. Green cat dice or cat's eye dice, friends.
Cat's eye.
Oh,
Cat's
Cat's
eye.
eye.
8.
8.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Okay. As you
Dog's
begin,
eye, unfortunately.
so dirty 20 you said or natural 20?
Dirty 20 is a
Dirty
doggy 20.
Thank you. Okay. You all begin to travel out and about. Now within the desert, the winds hit upon your face. You guys, for those that have like scarves, you pull it up as you feel the blistering heat along with the sand just like chip away at soft skin, becoming more rough and hidden. Now the lizard's unaffected by this. Now you see dust or sand begin to collect upon some of the items and wares that you guys have brought with you upon the back of your cargo lizard. As you all begin to make your way through the desert, you stay upon the tops of dunes, staying away from the backs of them. For everybody that is on a lizard at this point, and are handling it, please make me an animal handling check.
I will give advantage to 12 handling it.
Okay. Lux, are you giving advantage to Avery? Okay. And then I will roll for the cargo.
I got a 24.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Hi.
What'd you get, Dudley?
24.
24? Okay. Oh my god.
I thought you said 44 for a second.
Um,
like, what the fuck?
Oh,
As you all are traveling and such, you see points where like the sand becomes kind of softer, and you see the lizard begin to shift its feet underneath of you. You are able to rear and correct them and bring them back to center. As the or the cargo lizard, you see one of the boxes, the rope snaps, and it begins to tilt and go towards the dune itself. Is there anything that you guys wish to do?
Thorn whip
Whoa.
to
On
catch
the
it
box? Yeah.
On the lizard or on the box?
No.
on the box on the cargo, because you said that it's
So
the cargo's starting to tilt the lizard,
so
right?
one of the boxes, like the rope snapped and it's beginning to slip out. It caused the lizard to be off tilted, and you see their foot slip and begin to like make the motion into it.
Then I guess it'd be the lizard to wrap around the lizard and pull it back.
Okay. I need you to make let's say an Arcana roll to see if you can control the damage. Because it is a damaging spell, Thorn Whip.
This music is fantastic, by the way.
Thank you.
was
I
about to
don't
say,
know what I
heard
have
the
on it.
dog barking in the music, and I was like, "Dish."
Here we go.
21.
We're going to the desert winds. 21. You were able to control it to minimum damage, which is what at your level?
So it's 2d6, so that'd be 2.
Yeah, 2. So you are able to catch the lizard itself as the small box falls off, not within the jerking motion. You see it roll down, and then you see it just suck into the middle of the dune.
Did we need that box?
You guys can mark off 4 rations.
We had a whole box for 4 rations. All right.
I
It's
will
like,
say that
it's
most
like a
of
small box, and each one of them
Okay.
has like
I was thinking like a crate.
you guys have a crate. I'll say that in the crate there are small boxes of rations and stuff like that. Think of like lunch boxes that are set aside that have
Okay.
enough
Bento
meals
boxes.
for each. Yeah, which is like enough for 4 people, so you buy them in bulk and such.
Yeah.
So
the fancier stuff, though, Dish keeps on his person in his bag holding.
obviously,
It's not entirely necessary, right? As long as we keep the damage control underway, you know?
1 minute, and I'll go over and apply a new rope and make sure everything is secure.
you take the time. Make me a you know what? the
I'm
fuck
very good
You
with
know what
knots.
you're fucking doing.
Dish is very
You
good.
tie
with
it up,
knots.
tie it off, make it tight, and make sure that it is secure and back to normal. You see that while you guys were traveling through town, you could see that there was a small snip within the rope. Like somebody was trying, like when nobody was looking, there was something that happened. Like somebody might have been throwing a knife or something. Just the chaos of the city caused a little bit of damage within your rope.
I'll take that rope down and I'll cut it in half, and then I'll just have 2 extra halves and I'll put it in my bag.
Okay. It
We
is
move
sick.
on.
Will you please make me another D10 roll?
Another D10 roll. Yes, sir. 9.
9?
9.
Okay.
9.
Give me a second. I gotta look at my shit. As you guys begin to get out of like this dune-like area that begins the first part of this desert, not more entering closer to what you know is the oasis or the closest one to you, you begin to see small, dust devils popping up as they begin to swirl close and around you guys. What would you like to do in response? These things are not like close enough that it's too dangerous, but might be a good idea to do some stealth checks.
Okay,
Alright.
are we settling?
Not here.
Not here.
Be careful. These things are alive. We're going to need to be quiet. Douse all light if you possibly can. And follow this. And he's going to pull out his rapier, and it is a brain. What's it called? It is a moon touch rapier, so it gives off soft blue nightlight. Follow this. And he's going to slowly kind of make a path.
What's the light level like currently?
It is beginning to crest down, being that it is coming to the nighttime. You guys are about an hour out from the closest oasis, so it will be dark by the time you guys get there.
To kind of go ahead and hasten the darkness around them, Avery will go ahead and use Twilight Sanctuary.
Ooh, baby. All right.
What does that mean for the kids at home that don't know what that means?
Yes.
So for the kids at home that don't know what that means, a sphere centered on Avery, of a 30-foot radius is filled with dim light. So if we're going from bright light into darkness, basically Avery's hastened twilight around them just a little bit. And And the sphere lasts with me, well, from 1 minute or until you're incapacitated. So we can get out of eyesight of these creatures.
Okay.
Fairly quickly before it disappears. And if you're in it, you gain 1d6 plus 6 temporary hit points at the end of your turn. Or you can end one effect on yourself, charmed or frightened.
Wanna end being charmed?
You don't want to end being charmed?
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gassing
I am
gagging about.
currently
I just
looking
stick it
at
on the mouth.
something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, wait, no.
But as
Hot.
Lex said, it's
Monster.
puppy love.
Here we go.
It's puppy love.
Exactly.
It's fine.
I don't need the spell Dust Devil. I need the monster Dust Devil.
Oh,
Ooh, goodness.
oh, fun.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Okay.
So
As
I
you have made this orb of darkness pop up in the middle of the desert, you didn't make stealth checks. So I'm just gonna see if
Oh.
they.
I was
you
going
did-
to say we do stealth checks. You didn't give us a
Oh,
chance.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Continue.
I was trying to give
Stealthy
us
just like explain
advantage.
this whole thing. Oh, thank you. Yes, advantage. Go.
Because now we have darkness to hide in.
Question: would my stealth be linked to the lizard?
Yes.
So how do you want to do that? Like stealth, like just straight stealth, or animal handling again? Or what do you want to do?
That's a good question,
I have the
and
stats
I did
for
think
giant
this.
lizard right in front of me.
Please
I mean, it would
make
be-
if you're writing a lizard, roll your stats for the lizard. Or I guess.
Lovely DM of mine. I rolled a total of 28 for stealth. Hopefully that helps cover for these.
Yes, that does help
Friends.
quite a bit for yourself.
If
because
it
you're
makes
not
a
on
difference,
lizard.
if it makes a
Giant
difference,
lizard
if it makes a difference, I rolled stealth for myself on the back of one of the
Yes.
lizards. If you want to
The-
add it
okay,
to like the
so
group DM check
This
or
might be a
whatever.
bit chunky, but lizards need to have their own stealth, and then you guys need to roll it's kind of like a passive stealth to see if you guys make any noise during this.
Party stealth. Hold on,
Party.
I'll count up
We'll
the
do a
number.
whole together
All right,
number.
party stealth first.
Yes.
Party stealth. Okay, so
That's
party
a 21
stealth
for me.
27, 21,
14.
14,
16.
16.
Goodness.
That's you guys rolled with advantage.
Yes,
Oh, I did not roll with advantage.
I rolled with advantage and got a 14.
Still 16.
Okay, great.
Man, I wish we had a druid in this party and could.
I
Rangers
don't
with
have
Trace
that
would be
spell
nice,
yet.
wouldn't it?
Wait, do I?
Passive Relatrace is first level, I thought.
Hold that thought. I legit forgot I was a druid for a hot second. Okay.
Lux, what'd you get for stealth?
A natural 20 for a 24.
Nice. Here we go.
That's over
A rarity.
100, Dungeon Master.
My God. Okay. Well,
All right, and then are we adding the lizards to this?
you guys are fine.
My lizard rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
I did not, but my lizard's a.
So you
sneaky
guys make
boy.
it past the Dust Devils and make it to the first oasis. Fantastic. No combat. Woo!
Woohoo!
God, we haven't had combat in
good,
forever.
right?
I
We'll
don't
get
see-
some-
I'm not seeing pass without a trace. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm gonna name
It might be
my
a
lizard
ranger spell.
Sneaky.
Okay, so we get to the oasis.
Yes.
When we are at the oasis,
Yes.
will then cast Private Sanctum. So this is not Tiny Hut,
Oh.
and this is not.
I was gonna
a
cast
house.
Tiny Hut.
Okay, well I can also cast Private Sanctum around the Tiny Hut. That's the point.
Okay.
So I will cast Private Sanctum first. Private Sanctum for 24 hours makes an area magically secure. A cube as large as 100 feet on each side or as small as 5 feet on each side.
Okay.
I will make... So how big is the tiny hut?
Like a 10-foot radius, right?
10-foot radius?
10 by 10 or
Pass
something
without
like
a.
that?
By the way, sorry. Pass without a trace is a second level druid spell. I do not have
Oh.
access to second level druid spells
yet.
at this moment in time.
Not yet.
I'm sorry.
You got another level to go for.
Yep.
Tiny
Level
hut's a
9.
10-foot radius.
A
Radius.
10-foot radius.
Yes.
Okay, so I will make this cube a 20-foot cube, so that
Okay.
we have a little bit of breathing room on either side of the cube.
It's
That is
essentially
still
the same
private.
size as the tiny hut.
You just give corners. To
No,
the tiny
10-foot
hut.
radius. I'll make it a 25-foot cube then.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of breathing room. Is
So
what
you
I
have
mean.
the entire.
So we have
yeah,
a porch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you are in the private sanctum area,
Mhm.
sound cannot pass through the barrier at the edge of the warded area. So we are soundproof.
Yeah.
The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision through it.
Okay.
So I imagine that's just like mirage in this case.
Yeah.
So can we see out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Doesn't say anything about not being able to see out of it.
Mhm.
Well, it does say
I didn't
three,
roll for
so it
Baron,
might
but
go both
whatever.
ways. It might go both ways. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area, and planar travel is blocked within the warded area. So,
Messenger.
along with messenger cannot
Oh no!
into the warded area. Yeah,
Messenger can't bother Avery.
yeah.
Dang.
And this
Avery's
and
gonna
it
get this
applies
thing
to
tattooed,
this,
this spell tattooed onto their arm, so his just
Yes.
can't bother them.
and it applies to this area for 24 hours.
Okay. All right.
So even if we end up
Like
sleeping in,
6.
yeah. All right. So
Okay. Ugh.
In the meantime, Avery takes out their moon touch greatsword. And kind of stabs it into the ground and uses it as a focus for Liamon's tiny hut.
as you go to
Makes it-
stab it in there,
it's-
it's like, so this is what the desert is like.
I thought you were desert hare.
No. I was born
Who are
in
you
the.
talking to?
I was born in
My
the.
soul.
Oh,
I may be part desert hare, but I am born in the Feywild. That doesn't. It doesn't fucking count.
we should make sure the lizards have water. Fill up your canteens if you need to.
oh, now I can use my.
Yeah, we're in a private area.
Decanter of endless water to each lizard can have their fill of water.
Oh my god,
Wait,
they get fat.
I have a question. What's the difference between Tiny Hut and Leoman's Tiny Hut?
Who made the
Nothing.
spell?
There's no
The
difference at
name.
all.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
name of the spell is the only difference.
It's the
It's
same
like
damn thing.
the
It's
spectral
like
hound versus the regular
the
one.
tiny hut is just a dome. Leoman's tiny hut has the signature Leomund across the outside of the barrier.
With a TM at the very.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, registered trademark.
All right.
And then I will go to my companions with the decanter of endless water. Let them have their fill as well.
Yeah, I'll fill up a canteen and whatnot.
Okay.
Are we keeping watch,
Yep.
or are we not worried about it?
I'm
I
going
mean,
to
we
bed.
have a hut and a private sanctum. Like, we should be good.
And you're.
I look at Dish. I'm like, is it? Do you think it's needed?
I always keep watch, but I always suggest it even with spells because there are things here that can turn off magic. But he's put his goggles on, his head has a wrap, and he's going to sleep. I'll be taking last watch, so breakfast will be ready for you.
All right, I'll take first watch then.
Night.
Because I only need 4 hours. This is me yawning. I apologize. Excuse me.
I am also yawning at that time. At the moment. Yes.
Avery will sit down and I'll stay up for a little bit.
Okay. So.
I mean, I suppose if we need a watch in the middle, you can get me up. But
12. You can make me a perception check.
Perception check. I'm gonna go out on the porch that we made.
yeah, so when you walk out, so the hut in the middle is just like a dome. And then you walk out of the dome in the middle, and there's just like this square all around the dome that, like, looking through it is like looking through mirage or stained glass.
Do I can Squire give me advantage again?
Yeah.
Donna.
Okay.
And then if you walk out of that area, then
I
it's
said
like just-
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't go through.
if you
Oh,
walk
that's
out of
so
that,
much better.
if you walk out of that cube, then it's like
Yeah.
just like desert, whatever.
Yeah.
My first roll was a 2. With
Yeah.
advantage now, I rolled an 18. So perception, 26.
26. Okay. As everybody else is going to bed for the night, you look up and you see desert stars, which is this vast sea of lights above you. The moon, the two moons dance among themselves into the side corner. Let me look at what the moon phases are tonight.
Oh yeah, what would the moon phases be?
What's the moon's doing?
We are in
Moon runes?
What year are we in?
Moon shoes.
Jesus.
Moon shoes.
Moon shoes.
Jumping in anti-gravity shoes. Moon shoes.
You see what is two, what is it, little fucking tiny thumbnail ones, but on opposite sides of each other.
Okay.
So, like, it's, like, it kind of looks like this.
Crescents.
Yeah, two crescents.
All right.
That just
Waxing
kind
and
of like,
waning.
yes. That look upon, are just there with each other.
Avery's staying up with me a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Avery walks out and joins you and goes, I don't get used to this guy here.
I was just about to ask if it was any more familiar over here.
The stars are constant.
We have
In
it a little
Feywild.
different here.
They don't move.
Do they not? 12 is gonna spend the whole night looking for a shooting star now.
You, as you look up into the sky, you do see, not shooting stars. Actually, you could roll me a luck check on that if you wanted, but
Sure. 6.
The Leviathan that causes madness.
no. You do not
It's the
get...
dragon's brother.
No. I have to squash that lore. No, that's not true.
I'm just being
I know.
silly.
My autism tells me, fuck no, stop messing with my lore.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
12. You do get the sight of what is one or two wyverns that fly across the sky. You can see these winged creatures with long tails and singular arms and stuff because you have such a high perception. And it just, and you hear the sounds of.
Now, that, I don't think I'll ever get used to.
I've heard stranger sounds.
I'm sure I've made stranger sounds. That
I'm sure Canna can attest to that one.
You guys can hear Farron off to the side.
Oh God. Push him out of the soundproof part.
He just wakes up and out of the barrier, out of the tiny hut.
He's on a
Barrier.
cot that's floating in the oasis.
Oh God.
Do you
How
really?
awful.
Do you want to do
Baron's
that?
Totally like,
No! No!
Baron's
Jesus.
totally the I was watching that, Dad. Like dead asleep, you change the channel. I was watching it.
Yeah. He absolutely is.
I do that now. I don't know why he's like dad.
He's a watcher's paladin. Of course he was watching it. He's a watcher.
So,
Uh,
I don't know.
If Farron and Canna get alone, oh fuck, man. Like
They'll buy a house with that loan.
they damn.
Chalk that up to the dumbest joke of the episode. Thank you very much.
No, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, well done.
yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Seattle next year. Yeah,
Avery
it's
looks
fine.
back. You were saying?
It's just cool out here. I gotta ask you, like, is this anything close to what you thought it was gonna be? Like, you just showed up here one day, and now we're like in the middle of the desert, about to go take down someone that apparently was a lovable idiot and now is evil. Like, is any of this what you thought would happen?
No. I was supposed to do my job and come straight back.
So why'd you stay?
It started out because I made a promise. And
See, like a big smile. It started out with that.
they just kind of look at him and then look back up at the stars and go, I see why my dad likes this place so much.
How you doing with that?
Not well. The person responsible for my care is also the person responsible for taking the memories of the person who gave birth to me.
Now you, like, have his job.
No, now I have my father's job, and I'm still beholden to the person who holds those memories.
Speaking of which, Avery, you see a tiny little scorpion outside the barrier, just
Just a deep sigh. Reaches through the barrier, grabs the scorpion by the tail. What? Takes letter. I'm assuming it's a letter.
no, it's just a little berry that it gave you as an offering.
Oh.
Takes the berry. Brushes any sand or anything that might have been off on the scorpion. Yes. And sets it back down and whispers to it, "You be careful tonight."
Just one claw.
Goes off. Would you like to make a nature check on the berry?
I will make a nature check on the berry.
Okay.
I will give the help action because I'm sitting right here.
It'll give you the runs.
Hopefully it's not a cactus fruit.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hey!
This
I can't moment of clarity in my sleep, and I'm so mad.
This is a scorpion berry. It has the poison. It has enough poison in it to kill somebody if they were to consume it. It also, if squeezed down and diluted to a very fine amount, is really nice in wine.
Noted.
It is. You don't know the worth of it within like a food type form, but it's decently rare.
You gonna eat that?
Seems like we have it.
I would not advise it unless you would like me to revivify you again.
Oh, okay. Alright. My bad.
But that I will never get used to.
12.
Yes.
As you're having this conversation, you see, as the scorpion's walking away, just a fucking desert bird.
Yeah. I shoot the bird.
Make me
With your
attack.
gun?
With my gun. I shoot the bird.
What the fuck are you doing?
The scorpion is friends with Avery. The bird is trying to eat the scorpion. I shoot the bird.
No, the scorpion is the one that just gave Avery a poison berry. What are you talking about?
Fine.
As an offering.
You're gonna wake up something, and it's
No,
not
we're
gonna
soundproof.
be.
We're soundproof and I have magic bullets.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no, it's-
I don't think.
It's the perfect crime.
No, sonically. No. Sonically, The initial burst of the gunshot will be muted to the outside world. The bullet still makes noise as it travels. It's breaking the sound barrier.
Okay, but that's away from us. My phone's about to die. I can't take a picture. I got a natural 20. For
Oh
shooting
my
the bird.
fucking god.
Which is the second time now. It's animal. I shoot it. Natural 20.
Yeah.
It is.
Can I say you and Stealthy are both tied for the most natural 20s in the campaign right now, as of like.
I will
Did
be
you
so-
count my portent as one of them?
I did not. I maybe.
It's still a natural 20 I rolled. I just used it later. I had
Did
to roll it.
Did I save the scorpion, Dono?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Okay.
That's rock.
You're gonna wake up like a fucking sandworm.
It's away
no.
from us. It's fine.
It's not Dune. There's no sandworms. That'd be
How
silly.
far away from us?
Okay. So you
I use my
pull out
I use my cold right. Fire pokes me while I do it.
your cold right. So you pop
Yeah.
as like the bullet becomes a slivered ice shard, just right into the bird as it hits it right into the jugular and just.
What the?
I'm assuming we wanted the scorpion safe, right? You told us to
Canna
save it.
like, God. Oh,
It's
it's
not.
wouldn't
to the
hear.
outside world.
Oh,
So yeah, it's sound. Yeah, so this ring. So it just.
You just hear Farron.
Farron sleeps through it, of course. He does. Just, God.
Avery walks over
What?
and checks on the scorpion.
You see just like a little
12?
tiny. You see like what is a point of damage to the scorpion who has like a bit of a claw mark puncture in them. They're just kind of like look at you. And
Surprised it survived that fall.
A very tiny cure wound.
Oh, oh my God.
Didn't realize you had firearms. Okay.
I'm just keeping
12.
I'm just keeping the base safe.
Hey, from what? A fucking alligator? What?
It's gone. It's dead now. So don't worry. Just go get some
Okay.
sleep.
Good night. It just rolls back over back to sleep.
Good. It's dead now. Okay. Good night.
Yep.
I look at the relative time. What time is it? Like,
it's. Do you have like actual fucking time thing? I can't remember.
is it like,
It's still night.
no, like, is it like the dead of night? Is it, like,
It's desert night. You don't fucking know.
I mean, I can still track the moon.
You could
Oh,
ask
yeah,
the
right.
dog.
Doesn't set like the sun does.
No, the dog went back to sleep.
Well, he's not asleep yet.
That's true.
Do you know what time it is?
We got here at about midnight. It's been 2 hours. It's 2. Good night.
Avery,
2 hours?
Yep.
you hear the sounds of beating wings as you have walked out of the area and cast a spell. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my God. So it wasn't the gunshot that attracted these things.
No, because it was all soft and everything. But here, you see the light and stars and stuff show up. Yeah. Also, I rolled a perception check for the wyverns up above. So.
oh, good.
Because they're
My
hunting right now at night.
God.
Okay.
Don't they go off to the rolling goats? I'm sure they're less likely to fight back.
Just come back to the hut. It's fine.
Yeah, they can't go through the hut. To be fair.
They can't go through the hut. I mean, they can if they see you enter into the area, they can pass through the private sanctum barrier.
Yes.
They can't pass through the Lehman's tiny hut barrier.
All right, everybody.
Yes.
So we're going to start next session with...
Oh God.
We'll see you next week. Or in 2 weeks.
What?
Thank you all for watching. You've been
I'm having a great
fantastic.
time.
I love spending time with everybody that's in chat. You guys have had fantastic comments and everything. Keep them up. We'll see you in about 2 weeks. I don't. Do we have Inquisitions this Friday or?
So there's a good chance that we won't.
Okay.
The only way we would have it this Friday is if we started super early and ended super early, because I have a job in Nashville like at like 7.
Okay,
and I have to leave at like 6.
Stay tuned to the Instagram. I'm updating it as we go and such.
Most likely, yeah. So most likely the upcoming schedule is going to be. Oh, let's go ahead. You know, we have a little bit of time here.
I'm gonna switch this over to the talkback real quick, so we can just chat.
So, for those of you who've been keeping up, we are very soon on the precipice of a new set of shows, and we can reveal now that the person who's going to be running them is with us today. It's just Brett, aka the Cloak DM. So, Brett, you want to give us just a little juicy sneak peek?
So,
little one?
a little one?
Yeah, a little one.
Or a big one. It's up to you. One.
A big
big
one, yeah.
Up to you. How much you want to reveal?
A dish or Avery-sized tidbit. Sure. Starting next week on Thursday, on the
I believe that'll be the 14th.
16th.
The 16th, sorry.
Thursday.
You're right.
We will be starting a new 5e campaign in a world that is inspired by some of the most whimsical, beautiful, and thought-provoking films in the past 30, 40 years. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Come by and watch.
Come by and watch. And for those that don't like encrypted things, it's generally based off Studio Ghibli style like adventures and themes, with a pinch of Berserk. I can't help myself.
Honestly,
We're running
early Studio Ghibli is very Berserk.
Yes.
We're running a Studio Ghibli campaign for the first time.
Yes.
Now you might be wondering, but that Studio Ghibli inspired world book is coming out, isn't it? We'll see about it.
Oh no, this is all from this noodle.
Yeah, all of that is inspired, completely homebrew Brett, and you're gonna see for the second time on this channel a game run by a good friend of the channel and fast-growing friend amongst all of us these past couple of weeks. So
He's
stay
been my
tuned
friend
for
a
that.
while.
Stay tuned for that every Thursday. Yeah, stay tuned for that every other Thursday.
Yes.
But then, every other Thursday.
I'm a sucker for Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural, so we're gonna be running some Monster of the Week.
Monster of the Month is back, baby.
It is.
It's back, at least shortly.
Well, no, it should be there full time. Yeah. But it is going to be a constantly changing roster because different things supernaturally happen all around the world. Of course. Even if people in this group, if they want to, could participate in like each hunt or little adventure would be like two Thursdays, maybe one, but just depends on the chemistry of the group. And everyone's invited.
So
Yay.
Come on down on Thursday evenings, Thursday nights to Annie Podcast on Twitch for all of every week. We're gonna have something new for you from our friend here, Brett. Whether it be a long-running game in a Studio Ghibli world or a short-term one-shot type game, hunting a monster, and in that due course, our upcoming schedule looks a little something like this. We're not going to have Inquisition this Friday, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and say it now. We're going to go ahead and do that next week, which means next week is chock-a-block full of premieres and episodes for you, starting on Monday with Dapper D's and
I know those guys.
And another. Oh no, I have that set down. Oh, we might have to change that episode. The functionality of that game has changed since I added it to the roster. It was going to be Backyard Baseball League commentary, but Backyard Baseball has also just kind of stopped working properly on my computer. I don't know why.
I thought we were doing Dapper Yellow anyway.
Yeah, we will continue next week with more Pokemon Dapper Yellow and finish that up in
Brett and I are unreasonably excited by this.
Yes.
You can tell by our demeanor, we're just thrilled.
So we're gonna finish Pokemon Dapper Yellow next week on the 13th on Monday. Then next Thursday, or because you're watching the Tuesday show now. So next Thursday will be the premiere of a thus far unnamed campaign. We're still working out the details of that.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but it'll be 8 p.m. Central. Not Central, 8 p.m. East Coast.
Eastern.
Yeah.
And then that following Friday, will be the next episode of the Inquisition, which will be heading to Portland. And you want the context? Watch the show.
You can't make me.
I know. You've already watched this show like 3 fucking times, like beginning to end.
I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Let's get an ad break though. So.
All right, yeah. So let's wrap it up.
We'll just wrap it up here. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been awesome as always. Dono, thank you for DMing.
Oh, I'm happy to, man.
Yeah.
You guys are a pleasure.
Yes.
We have a week full of fun and exciting things for you next week, so stay tuned. Give us a follow on Twitch, give us a subscription on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch if you're feeling generous, go to the link tree for all of our other fun stuff. And until next time, send it away, Dono.
Your adventure matters. Roll some initiative and have yourself a lovely fucking life, you guys. God damn.
Bye.
Happy New Year's.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.